You like the Pretenders, Vic Henley? Are you all right with the Pretenders?
Oh, every time I hear that song, I always do the math in my head to try to think of how old she is now. Because she said, I got a kid, I'm 33.
All right.
And I'm like, that's 83-ish, I think. So that'd be...
82, 83.
So
yeah, sure. 17. Let's do the math. 33 years ago.
She's 66.
She's at least 66 years old.
64.
64, okay.
So I was off, yeah, but
I was off by 9 years.
Close, Jim.
So what, 33, so when did the song come out?
I thought
31 years ago, so that's 16, 85-ish?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
1985. I thought it was about 80.
I thought it was earlier than that. Yeah. Who knows?
We already did a radio show. We could go home now.
Yes, that's true. My hands got sweaty and stopped already just in the 8 minutes I've been here from watching people climbing high shit all over the world illegally.
Well, the paper made it look like this kid fell off this rooftop.
Yes, here in New York City.
Only a couple blocks from here, 52nd Street, the Four Seasons Hotel, right?
Yeah, it was. It's a 52 floor. A fucking building, and the paper shows this picture. He died after taking this photo, and it's one of those like high up photos where you hold your camera out and snap down. Really beautiful shots this guy was taking. I mean, he was really good. He had just gotten a camera for Christmas. I feel really bad. 20 years old, and he's out with his buddy. You know, and they're
up online.
They're doing some of that urban exploring, which is big with the kids.
Yes,
urban exploring, taking some great shots. And look at these New York pictures these guys had. They're fantastic.
Yes.
And they said he took this right after he died, and right after he took this.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh my God, he fucking fell.
He fell like what? How much?
500 feet.
Yeah, 500 feet.
Yeah. Did he land on somebody on the sidewalk?
Yeah, well, how did I not hear about this?
Yeah.
How did I not hear about this? December 30th.
Oh, really? Right before New Year's.
That's why he was in the city for New Year's Eve. It's New Year's Eve, this poor bastard. He's with his buddy.
Yeah.
And then I read the story, and they said that they went to the roof of the building, and then they unlock the rooftop door, and they get onto the roof, and they go up, and they go into this scaffolding around this cooling tower. So they're really way out there, and they're up there, and they snap these photos, and he doesn't see, as he's backing out, there's a hole in the scaffolding. So he's backing up, and he falls through the hole in the scaffolding.
Oh, my God.
Falls.
Right.
25 feet and dies.
Just down a level. To the next level of scaffolding.
It sucks.
Awful.
And he's dead.
Awful.
Yeah.
But it's 25 feet. The way the paper made it seem was that he fell over 500
Well, because they want everyone that's reading the story to get all clammy.
And it worked.
All clammy, and it certainly worked. I mean, 25 feet.
Men.
Whether it's 500 feet or 25 feet, it doesn't matter to that guy. He's dead.
Awful.
But they want you to really feel that it might have been 500 feet
big,
to
giant,
his death.
Bold print. The biggest lettering on the page.
Yeah.
He fell. Oh, my God.
I did a little urban exploring with this guy, Moses Gates. I talk about him every once in a while, and I had to tap out. He wanted to take me on all sorts of adventures around New York City. And the youngsters, when I talk about this, they're like, fuck, what's wrong with you, man? This is my dream. I would love to do this. I couldn't do it.
Just the one you showed me of the Chrysler building that was when I got all sweaty.
I don't like that
my heart started beating fast. My hands got sweaty.
Highly illegal. I mean,
completely. Oh, God.
We were going through, look, let's just put it this way. Because he didn't want me to testify in a trial, so every once in a while he's like, "You wait here," and then he went further
and go do something.
He did something. I can admit that.
Sure, that's it. Now,
he did something, and then we're going through doors and stuff. I don't know.
Of course, right.
But he always said, "Wait here," because he didn't want.
No,
he didn't want a witness.
That's a very good friend.
The wind up there is very, very intense.
And he brought me up to the Chrysler building and went all the way up into the spire in a crawl space no one goes to. I mean, no one. Maybe a couple maintenance.
You said it's been closed since the 40s.
No, well,
this deck here's been
there's
closed.
Two things I did. There's this observation deck, or I think it's an old observation deck, and it's where the Eagles are, and we popped in an office that was empty. I don't know why this office is empty, by the way, because it could be the best place to be in New York City.
The coolest office in Manhattan, right?
Yeah, because the office itself, it has 360 views of the entire city.
Right.
It's gorgeous.
It's one of my favorite buildings.
Why do you think that's...
I don't know. Maybe because... Well, they have.
That's it, right?
Yeah, they have doors that go to the outside to these Eagles, and maybe it's just too dangerous because these guardrails are only about 3.5, 4 feet high. So then those are just regular windows too. You can just open those up. You're out there in 8 seconds. Wow. Yeah, there he goes. Wow. There's Moses Gates. He just takes a walk onto the nose of the eagle.
He traipsed out there.
He traipsed like it was nothing.
He gaily traipsed out there happily.
Yeah, so...
it looks slick. Look how it just looks slick.
Thank you, dude. Oh, you mean that? Yeah.
Sorry.
I thought you meant my outfit.
No, you.
I told Jimmy...
Today's hoodie.
I told Jimmy right before we started The Pretenders that this video, to this day, creeps me the fuck out. When my mind's a little weak, when you're starting to fall asleep, sometimes I go to this moment, and I see Moses Gates falling in my dreams.
Yeah, I heard
because it's so slick. The metal is slick, and it's on a curve too. It's not that flat, really.
No, it's not. Yeah. No, it's not anything like a diving board level flat. Hell no, it's an eagle's head.
So we're in the empty office, and then he figures out that the window's open from above, not below.
Okay.
So then we have to
we have to go up and get
out and fall to the other side, and then he decides he has to kiss the nose of the eagle.
Oh, that's nice.
And right here, the turn. We'll tweet this video out. Most of the people have seen it by now. But that turn in my dream, I see him fucking that up and falling to his death every single time.
That's why I'm getting clammy again.
And then he's like, and then he goes, "This is not the only thing we're doing today." And then we started going in another section of the Chrysler, and then we're in like a maintenance room, I guess, with tiny little ladders that are only like 18 inches, wide, and we're climbing up ladder after ladder. Here it is to climb, and then we finally get into this tiny little crawl space, and you can't go any higher. We're basically in the point of the spire.
That looks fun, man.
That part was kind of fun.
Yeah, that doesn't look too.
But the whole time I'm thinking, all right, we're getting arrested. No, you're not allowed to do this.
The top of the building, that the top of the building is not going to blow off and crumple over to the side. But those eagles, that slippery metal, man, is fucking frightening. I've done that a few times on there, but I mean, to watch him do it was scary.
Yeah, I've
done the eagle thing.
You've done the eagle
thing.
Yeah, I've been out there.
Like it was nothing?
Yeah, there was a video of me out there. I had on just socks.
Fucking Jimmy. So I relate a little bit. I wasn't the one going way out on the sides of the buildings, but we certainly were breaking through some things to get into these exclusive areas. And then he called me up. He's like, "Are you ready for your next adventure?" And I go, "Moses, I love you, but I have to tap out." Because he had one where, those subways, the old subway stops that have been closed for, I don't know, decades, obviously.
There's
a really long time. And he knows a place where there's an old train just sitting in the middle of nowhere. He goes, "It's the coolest thing ever, but you got to time the trains to get there." I'm like, "I'm fucking out."
like Ned Beatty in the original Superman. You got to be scooting along a wall, and then a train goes by, and you step through a door.
It's something like he said, "All right, we got to wait for the 2 train to go by, and then we have 30 seconds to get to this other platform, and then we got to wait for the 1, and then after that, it's clear sail." I'm like, how the fuck do you know they haven't changed their patterns? Fuck this.
They don't run on time. They're not that accurate. How do you? Otherwise, if you mess up, he was indicating you'll get run down by the train.
But these urban explorers, they got it all figured out. They got these networks, and they talk among themselves, and they figure this shit out.
Did we watch the video? I'm looking at a really old photo.
That's a great old shot right there.
Guys on top of the eagle.
Yeah, isn't that
black
cool?
and white? That's amazing.
Did we watch the video of the guys cleaning the windows on the Empire State Building? It's see if you find it's a very, very old piece of footage. And I mean, if you're listening at home, wherever you are, just Google it. It's fucking black and white footage of the old window washers and how they would work.
Okay.
And how they would clean.
I gotta check this out.
And it's so frightening because they use these little hooks outside the window. And this is back in the old days when there was no safety.
1938.
Yeah, that type of shit. And hey, am I going to be safe? Sure you are. There's no Negroes. Oh, good, thanks.
Sure, they
don't know what.
There's no black people out there.
Oh, that makes me sad. Okay, that was
okay.
They didn't have that. Wait, I gotta go with that.
Here he goes.
They didn't have that sentence back in 1938. Are we going to be safe?
They closed the window.
They don't know what that meant yet.
They just have a little thing that straps them in, and there's 2 little metal hooks outside the window, and there's like a little leather strap holding them, and that's all they have. But when they zoom in on the little metal hooks that their things hang on to, it looks like it could just slide off and over. It's the unsafest fucking. I wonder how many guys. They must have lost 3 guys a day doing this.
They look like 2 little. It looks like Mario from the video game. They look like 2 little Italian dudes with bushy mustaches.
Look at the guy leaning above them to take pictures.
They'll zoom in on their little safety. It's the unsafest safest
I've never
fucking
seen
thing.
this. Listen, you follow us on Twitter, Opie and Jimmy. Every visual we talk about, we quickly put up there for you. So just follow us on Twitter.
This is frightening, man.
Yeah, this video is already up there for you to check out if you got your phone.
I've seen better footage of that. That's not the entire one.
That's pretty cool, though.
No, I've seen one where there's the whole thing on it where they show you, they zoom in on these little hooks and there's no like locking mechanism. So it just kind of latches over.
Just an S hook. It just goes over.
And the curve, like if it was a right angle coming out and then you were locking into that, like that. Look, there it is.
Oh my, that's all it is.
That's what it is. What?
There it is. Oh, that's a great shot.
How is that going to work?
I've said exactly. I would say that on every floor. I wouldn't do the first floor window with that fucking thing.
I don't know how you explain that.
The metal probably, when your body pressure goes against it, the metal probably turns and locks into the window.
Yeah, it's got to be.
I'm sure it worked 90% of the time.
That's the next question.
I guarantee.
How many times did this not work? How many
guarantee a few people fell to their death, and then they finally say, "Well, we need a better design." That's how that shit happens.
How unsafe.
Get the fuck out of here. No way.
In unison, almost.
Jimmy, you remember at NEW from our office, we could look across the way. Were you ever in that office when the one guy would go out on the ledge to clean the windows?
No.
He would open up his window, and then he would have or was this at XM? Now I'm trying to remember. Shit. Whatever. And then he would hold on from inside and lean out and clean his windows. Like it was nothing. I mean, that was only, what floor were we on back then?
NEW, I think it was 10 or 12.
Yeah, 10 or 12. So it was about 100 feet, but still, I mean, it's gonna kill you if you fell.
I went through my jumping off high shit phase,
Jumping off?
When you're a kid.
You're from the South.
Yeah, exactly. Jumping out with the water quarry, like in the American, you're jumping, 80, 90, but 110 was there was a place where you had to get a running start, and you just run straight off, and it was supposed to be between 100 and 110
You jumped from 110 feet?
The little one was around 75, 80 feet, and then the next level up was one about 100, 110.
I would like to say I would have had the balls to do that.
I was
back
18
in the day.
and not thinking.
No fucking way. How did that feel? Do you remember?
It was amazing. It was wonderful. Everybody told me to try to stay as straight as you can. Wear sneakers because the bottom of your feet is going to bust and clench your asshole up because you're going to get the enema of a lifetime.
How far were you going?
It's 110 feet. So you run and jump off,
Wait, into water?
Yeah, it was an old quarry.
Across onto something else.
It was an old quarry.
I would never do that.
That filled up,
Yeah, because if you're like falling wrong, you certainly can fuck yourself up.
You can totally land. Yeah, if you land, hell yeah.
Oh, you could be killed. You could have been killed.
There was actually an old Jew standing by the side of the cliff saying that. You go, well, be careful. It's a long ways.
I would like to think I had the balls to do that. No fucking way.
I rappelled. I did all kinds of high things, rappelling and jumping off stuff between the ages of 18. By the time I was 22, I got scared of it.
I always wanted to rappel. I could do that.
Yeah, I did the Batman.
I'd be scared, but I could. I always wanted to try that.
I had seen enough of the old Batman when they're walking up the side of the building, so it was really easy to do a flat face like that where you just walk. So I did the first one about 50, 60 feet, and then I did the helicopter one where you go down about 20 feet, and it's just like you just have to control your own descent, like the Navy guys out of the choppers.
When we first moved to Boston and do some radio, I remember, I don't know why, but we were down around Newbury Street or off Newbury Street where the frat houses are. I forget my streets at this point and all that shit, but in that area. And one of the frat houses, for some reason, we were broadcasted from there, or after a gig, they invited us over. I forgot exactly. But anyway, this one frat, they would rappel off the side of their house just for shits and giggles.
Sure, of course.
It was like college. It was a 3-4 story house, whatever it was. But they would go to the roof and they would rappel all day, all afternoon.
That's really cool.
That was their fun.
Yeah, I couldn't believe how easy it is once you get the few hangs of the moves, and it's scared for them when they tell you the way to stop is just put your fist in the middle of your back. You're all tied up and all the ropes are going around. Like if you ever get scared, you're going too fast, hold tight with your right hand or whichever hand you're using and put your fist in the middle of the back and it'll stop you in a second. You'll just stop.
Is that how they do it?
And that's how they do it because it's all in the knot in the way they tie you all up.
I love how they bounce off the building and.
Oh yeah, I'll say really, really fun. The old Batman, the Batman show in me, the kid in me loved that stuff.
This is a very frightening one. I enjoyed Batman when I was a kid, but I mean, it's like the idea of doing that is, damn it.
Climbing a 1,786 foot Tall tower.
Yeah. I made this footage a while ago.
Oh, this is you.
Yeah. I don't show my face. You can see my masculine forearms. I'm a climber.
You didn't want to get arrested, I
We're
guess.
learning that about you today. I didn't know that.
And there's also the guy, we've talked about this, the guy on the top of the John Hancock building when they're doing the repairs. That one is hideous. That's a hideous video.
No, thank you.
I don't go for that. But I am a brave boy, though. Sometimes in the plane, I'll open up the shade and I'll peek out the window. Sometimes I'll do that.
On descent?
Yes, I will. We got on my level with the buildings.
We got Mike in Jersey saying the friend of mine was friends. Oh, friend of mine was friends with the kid who died. That's not close enough for a phone call.
A friend of mine. Well, I don't know. Let's see.
Friend of mine was friends. All right, let's.
He was the friend of a friend of a friend.
Let's say hi to Mikey. Mikey.
What's up, guys?
We were debating if you were close enough to the situation to take your phone call.
I heard. I was listening. No, he's actually neighbors with the kid that passed, and the fucked up part about it was the kid that was with him. After he fell, he didn't run and get somebody. He left the hotel, and evidently the kid might have still been alive.
Oh, God, he was too worried.
I guess he was panicked because they weren't supposed to be up there.
See, I heard he died very quickly. They said that in the paper today. That's a different piece of footage.
I didn't get a chance to read it because, like you said, it happened in the end of December.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But evidently the kid left. There was footage of him leaving the hotel, he was telling me.
Right.
And I don't know if he took a cab back and came back 10 minutes later and then I guess told people.
So he pulled a Bill Murray in Caddyshack. He put the golf bag down and walked away after the priest got electrocuted.
nothing to see here. See you later, guys.
I love that scene. It's like
I like
to remove myself from the situation.
Yeah, you just got to call 911 in that case. You got to. It was like Hendrix's dumb girlfriend. They said he would have been alive if she would just call the ambulance, but she was fucking afraid of getting busted with drugs.
Hendrix?
Oh yeah, he would have lived. He should have
know that.
Yeah, he shouldn't have died. But she was panicking about the cops finding drugs. It's like sometimes you just gotta.
Yeah, you gotta own up.
Well, just dump it if they're on their way.
Yeah, you're already in trouble.
I just got here. That's what I would have said. I just got here. He was in England when he died. I just got here. I was listening to the guitar. Is a good impression of British people?
It's wonderful.
British people love it when we do their accent.
They certainly do.
I was reminded that somebody in one of the comedy clubs told me that the other night. Somebody on stage that was doing that over and over. And then the guy from London finally just stopped him and went, that's nowhere close.
Yeah, we don't do their accents well.
They think we all sound like Dick Van Dyke from Mary Poppins. That's the running. Yeah. That's what they call us. When you start doing the British accent, British people will say, "Oh, Dick Van Dyke."
Why do you do British accent?
And they think it's the most horrible British accent ever done. Right. Dick Van Dyke and Mary Poppins because he wasn't English.
Well, but to be fair, all those assholes from other countries, they put a cowboy hat on and think they're imitating an American.
Oh,
so
sure.
Go fuck yourselves. You do the same shit to us.
But they usually do it well. Did you know Gary Oldman was British? I didn't fucking know. Or everyone on The Wire? No. I had no idea these guys were British.
No, they actually do the accent way better than we probably do the English one. Oh wait, although actors figured it all out.
Do you know what's a weird accent when you watch My Blue Heaven? Is it called?
Steve Martin?
Yes.
Okay.
His Italian or mob accent in that is really weird. To hear him doing my dear friend Colin pointed this out. My Blue Heaven.
You're being polite.
Yeah,
I see you're being polite.
I've just seen moments of it, but he's when you just watch scenes of it, his accent's a little weird to hear him doing that.
Well, we got the trailer. You want to play it for a second?
Why not? Any scenes of it as opposed to the trailer?
Former gangster Vincent Vinny Antonelli.
I'm a new man.
Is being placed under federal protection.
Not the old me.
Hidden in suburbia.
This is the new me.
Assigned his own personal FBI agent.
Now, this is a real nice house. It's one of the nicest we've ever moved anyone like you into. Hey, Linda, what do you think? I always promised you a nice house somewhere in America.
Let's not get carried away, okay, Vinny?
It's going to be a lot easier if you two start calling each other Terry and Todd.
It's a nice house, Terry, okay?
No, you're Terry and he's Todd. And Will. Thanks for everything. I really appreciate it.
What does he sound like? He sounds like
Steve Martin. It sounds like it sounds like a slower Steve Martin to me. It doesn't sound.
That's pretty rough. Yeah,
that's not the best.
It's not good.
No, I don't say appreciate. I say appreciate. People who say appreciate should their fucking fingers broken. Well, speaking of fingers, Kanye replied on Twitter.
Did he? Man,
that makes me laugh.
He tweets that he never let people play with his ass.
He tweeted after Amber Rose, my new favorite person, embarrassed him by talking about him and called him into the hashtag fingers in the booty ass bitch. He responds the next day, exes can be mad, but just know, I never let them play with my ass. I don't do that. I stay away from that area altogether. Wow, that should win an award for worst explanation to a fucking fingers in the asshole accusation in history. Shut up.
His wife is known for her ass, so I don't even understand that. That would be ironic. I stay away from that area altogether.
Well, his area. It's so funny how
everybody else's ass is okay,
but yeah, his don't touch it. And then he writes another tweet. I'm not into that shit. I like pictures and videos. Me and my wife got the kind of love that can turn exes into best friends.
I don't even know
what?
These are the two worst tweets. She should have said nothing.
Ew.
Of course.
Saying, I don't like fingers in my asshole, only toes, would have been a more believable explanation than these two tweets.
You don't believe him?
I've never heard anything that convinced me more he likes fingers in his asshole than those two tweets.
And tell Kanye it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay, stupid. It's weird how, like, with hip-hop and stuff, this idiotic and rampant homophobia over anything to do with their asshole. This weird thing about what's masculine and what's not masculine. This terror of being seen as not masculine or as sissy is it's childish.
How is it to have your prostate stimulated?
It's I can't take a lot because it makes me feel like I have to shit. But I can take a little. And I did respond to Kanye on Twitter. I didn't even trash him.
Oh, what'd you say?
Nothing. I'm not going to. He doesn't know who I am. I'm not going to bash the guy.
I happen to enjoy a couple of. This is Jim Norton talking, not me.
Yes.
Jim Norton says, I happen to enjoy a couple of digits tinkering around in my shitter. And then he does the hashtag fingers in the booty ass bitch club member.
It's one of those things where this fucking, I'm not saying that you would want that. I believed her accusation. It just seemed like the type of thing you'd fire out.
I agree.
And then she put the emoji of a finger.
No, I thought it was wonderful. I saw it when it happened. I agree.
And then he takes his tweets down and she fucking smashes him for that.
Yeah.
So I believe her as opposed to him. But it's so funny how hip-hop is. These guys are so terrified
They're
of
homophobes.
That. Completely. That's a
big time homophobes. Wow, that's...
And maybe she doesn't want to get sued, so she's not going to keep,
Good old Amber Rose takes a fine picture.
Oh my God, they got her?
What do you mean they got her?
These girls, the guys we fucked got Amber Rose. Okay.
Oh, really?
Good for them. I got...
Is that the podcast where she was talking about a little bit?
Yeah, that's a great... she said, I'm the guest on today's episode of Guys We Fucked, the anti-slut-shaming podcast hosted by... It's too long.
Yeah.
We had them in here. It's
hosted by comics, blah, blah, blah. We talk how I learned about sex. The media decided to make me a public figure and some pretty personal shit. Check it out on iTunes or SoundCloud.
Yeah.
That's a good get.
Good for her. That's a huge good get. Huge hit for them. But I heard that she mentioned it, but she didn't go into details. I'm guessing her lawyer probably told her, don't go into details about that because you can't prove it.
Yeah, you got to be able to prove that shit.
Yeah, that could be.
You can't just say that shit.
Well, fingers in the booty ass bitch convinced me.
I totally.
I believe
I'm on board 100%. I'm 10 digits deep on board.
She wasn't
fingers and toes.
She wasn't vague about it. No, she was not vague about it at all.
I think she's telling the truth.
She basically implied that his asshole was like a deli glove.
God damn.
That made me laugh. And instead of just going with it and letting it go, because, hers got 250,000 retweets and his rebuttal got like fucking 25,000. Nobody wants to hear it. Even people listening, they're like, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay, let it go, bruh.
Yeah, exactly. He looks, again, just shut up.
Just shut up. Just shut up and enjoy it.
Just shut up and enjoy the fingers in your ass.
Take a few fingers in your booty. A few fingers in the booty.
Start with one.
Start with a finger in the booty, getting in there, poking around.
I don't know, man. I know what my ass is capable of doing, so.
Yeah, maybe it's not your thing.
It might respond in an
No, I don't even know if it's my thing. Maybe I should just relax and give it the old college try.
If you know it's clean. Obviously, it's embarrassing if your ass is dirty. But you go in there, you wipe it out, you fucking shower.
Start with a hot bath, right? Sit in a hot bath.
Yesterday, right before the show, I was wiping wiping down a crayon. It just would not come clean.
Yeah, I understand.
finally had to give up and start the radio show.
Yeah, sometimes you got to throw your hands in the air and just realize you lost the battle.
So I'm like, you know. And now I want fingers in my ass.
No, you shower. What you do for you shower first, and you take the fucking fingers. You open the cheeks. What I do is I really am a thing of beauty in the shower, and I'll fucking.
I can attest to that.
Yes, Vic has been there.
Oh, you've done it for him.
Yes,
he's trying to clean my asshole, and I'm like, Vic, stand back out of the jet. And I open up the cheeks and I arch forward, and I look like DiCaprio and that girl in Titanic. And I arch forward and I open up the cheeks, and that water shoots right in there and cleans it out.
Good feeling.
And then you get a finger in there, and there's not a problem. However, have I ever had a girl? Have I ever taken a shit not too long before a massage therapist got there and then tried showering? And maybe it wasn't as effective as a shower as I thought, perhaps.
Yeah, that's happened to me, too.
Perhaps.
Yeah, I felt bad for a couple of masseuses.
Oh, yeah, well, she told me the truth. Well, one was eating my ass. None too pleased.
A masseuse was eating your ass.
Yes. Yeah. She was a girl I knew, and maybe the jet stream, this is in Philadelphia, the jet stream is perhaps not as powerful in Pennsylvania. I've noticed that when I was in Lancaster, too, all the soap wouldn't come off, so maybe it just didn't work.
Man, those people, they really fuck up the whole profession for everyone else. When you have a masseuse that eats your ass.
Well,
everyone that went to college for this shit. Like, really, I got to compete with that?
Unfortunately, she was a girl I knew, like, outside of the massage thing, and she came and gave me a massage. It was a bit of an off-the-clock job. Just a girl I met who was a fan. I had some good experiences in Pennsylvania.
That's what they call eating the ass, is the off-the-clock job.
Off-the-clock job.
Off-the-clock job.
I didn't know that.
That's the code for that.
We got the stunt brain on the hotline. Maybe we do a couple minutes on this debate. Did you see it, Vic?
I did not. I haven't watched any of this and won't.
I got to tell you,
probably.
Man. Donald Trump decided to blow it off, and I watched, and it was fucking boring as all hell. It was back to those debates that no one has watched over the years.
Yep.
Even with him in it, I think it's that. I could care less. It doesn't, you know, I'll wait till the end.
Cruz had a pretty good opening line, but, man, I want anyone in the White House besides Ted Cruz. That's where I'm at. I don't know who I want in the end. I don't even know what party I want, to be honest with you. But I do know I don't want Ted Cruz.
It's a stampede of little baby whores. That's what it is. I wrote that on a piece of paper the other day. I'm like, they're whores because we know they're politicians, and they're babies because they piss and shit and whine and cry, and they're all saying me, and it's just annoying to me. I can't pick my favorite baby whore.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Can we play the Cruz one? How he opened up the debate without Trump there.
Oh, this Ted Cruz really brings it, man. I love this guy. I want him representing me. He's not at all creepy. I could look at that face every day.
I love the creepy camo picture where he's hunting.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Oh, his face is in complete camo.
Oh, he's a man's man.
He's duck hunting somewhere, and it looks like that scene in Rambo where he comes out of the wall.
Or an Apocalypse Now. Zach Brando is going to fucking kill Chef. And he cuts off Chef's head as Chef is sitting there.
It's totally there. It is.
No, that's not it. Did you find the clip? Oh, you're saying 1 second. Oh, here it is. Okay. In case you weren't watching last night, this is how the debate started.
Senator Cruz, before we get to the issues, let's address the elephant not in the room tonight. Donald Trump has chosen not to attend this evening's presidential debate.
Because of you, Megan.
What message do you think that sends to the voters of Iowa?
Well, Megan, let me say at the outset to the men and women of Iowa, thank you for the incredible hospitality over this past year.
There you go. That's exactly why I like Trump. You fucking soundbite-driven dullard.
Did not answer the
question. That's what but he might even answer it.
He's going to answer.
But that's who these people are. This instant. Let me just start by saying, go fuck yourself.
The hand gesture right off the bat.
Fuck you.
It's all bullshit.
It's just direct.
No,
he can't wait to get out of Iowa. But
right.
But watch how he spins it. He's going to say, "No, I actually like Iowa."
But just the intense look. Let me pause by saying, thank you for the hospitality. Ugh.
Yeah. Disgusting.
And none of them are learning from the fact you're getting your dicks kicked in because everyone is sick of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone across the party lines is sick of this shit.
Throw your script away and just talk to the fucking American people.
Exactly. Do it.
That's what we want. That's why I like watching Bernie Sanders. I don't want to give him 90% of my fucking money, though. But at least he goes up there and he just talks.
It looks that way.
I like the guys that just go up there and just talk.
Absolutely.
And you know they're just kind of... they got some bullet points, and they just...
if you've gotten this far, you should be able to go off the cuff.
Exactly.
If you've gotten this far that you really believe you can lead the American fucking people, you got to be able to go off the cuff.
Does he look like the father, or looks like he could be related to the father from Despicable Me?
I don't know the movie.
Crew.
If he looks like Mr. Potato Head, yes, he does.
It's a very Teddy Kennedy, big old blockhead looking thing he's got going there.
Teddy Kennedy?
Teddy Kennedy has the big oversized square rectangular head like that, or sort of that's a big old bucket head.
What's the rest of the sincere opening? Good thing. Just take the pause for a second. Thank the Iowans.
I'm glad you picked up on this, because you will be fucking really bothered by the end of this.
Oh, I hope not. I always love Ted Cruz. He's a genuine guy. I don't need that Trump babbling. Give me the sincerity. Look me right in the old camera, Ted. Good for you.
By Monday, you will have welcomed me into all 99 counties in Iowa. You will have welcomed my dad to preach at your churches. You will have welcomed Heidi and our girls, Caroline and Catherine, into your homes. And I am so grateful for the diligence, for the seriousness with which the men and women of Iowa approach this process. If I am elected president, keep an eye on the tarmac, because I'll be back.
What a fucking hateable person.
See, basically he's saying, all the other politicians and presidents that came before me, this was just a stopover. But no, I'm coming back. I have fallen in love with Iowa, and I will be back. Yuck.
And it's not just the politically incorrect stuff that Trump says that people like. It's a certain way. You know what he would have said? There's something like, Iowa's been great. Thank you. Love the pork chop. Good pork chop. But there's something about being spoken to. Now, it's not just, he bashed Muslims or Mexican. There's a certain way, and again, I know he's a billionaire. He's not like one of us. But there's a certain way of just communicating that feels off the script and feels more genuine than this fucking prefab dog shit. It's dog shit, even if he means it. It's dog shit and fucking stupid nepotism. Jeb Bush will say the same shit, and so will that fucking Lego person-haired Marco Rubio.
The robot?
All of them.
It's all intended to saying his wife's name, saying the children's name. Those are speech tactics. Those are tactics. You can look that up.
I feel connected. He mentioned the girl's name. Gives a shit.
Right, exactly.
I don't care if they're the kids from The Shining.
Yeah, right. No, I would care if it was the two little girls from The Shining. That would be the one thing that would get me on board. If you actually went, by the way, if you enjoyed them in The Shining, here are my children.
You would vote for them.
I would totally be on board for that.
Blowing off their policies. I want to make that clear. I like Rand Paul because he talks like a human fucking being when he's up there. The dude from Ohio talks like a human being. Kasich, thank you. And then you got Bernie Sanders, talks like a human being. Trump talks like a human being.
Hillary switches. Hillary does a little bit of both. Yeah.
All right, continue. This clip gets even douchier.
Iowa in 2017 will not be flyover country. It will be fly to country.
What a fucking...
What a pile of shit.
What a bag of jizz.
Yes.
He's a bag of jizz. And Cruz might be a nice guy, but this is exactly why Trump is fucking kicking all of your dicks in. It's not about Mexicans or... It's literally this fucking shit everyone is so sick of.
Yes.
And Hillary will do it too. And so maybe Bernie won't do it, but Mitt Romney would do it. Anybody else in that stupid party, anybody else in the fucking stupid Democratic Party.
Yeah.
I love the fact that Trump is embarrassing all of you because you do this, and you won't stop doing that.
Attention, Iowa. He doesn't mean it.
It'll be fly to country with
the wink.
Not fly over, fly to. Clever.
With the little wink and you see he kind of leaned on that part.
So
he kind of like he really meant it. He really meant it by
terrible.
the wink.
These guys, Al Lewis really is embarrassing himself.
It's a young Al Lewis.
He's a beanbag of jizz. He's a giant beanbag chair full of jizz.
These guys, no one amazes me about most of these politicians. They get so much practice. They're in front of cameras every single day for hours, and they still look like fucking stiffs.
I never thought about the Al Lewis.
The young Al Lewis?
The young Al Lewis.
Yeah, that's right
perfect. That's perfect.
Go back to the clip.
That one too. That's especially good.
That's great. Go back to the clip. He finished strong. He does finish strong.
After Fly 2. He's got something better than Fly 2 country?
He does. This isn't that bad.
The lips are pursed. Boy, this guy is really genuine.
I'm saying he means it.
Really sincere.
Now, secondly, let me say, I'm a maniac, and everyone on this stage is stupid, fat, and ugly. And Ben, you're a terrible surgeon.
It got a 2. That's what happened. By the way, let me correct myself. Yeah. I now understand why they do the sincere thing, because all of them are fucking dull.
Yeah. Did you see?
He made a joke. He tried to go for the comedy there.
And he had to say, we're all fat, but you know he was actually talking about. And he was giving him a dirty sideways look.
Wow.
But he had to say, we're all fat, but no.
But Trump lacks dignity.
One of us is fatter than the others.
One of these things is not like
everyone says how Trump lacks dignity. And, he's not a dignified leader. That is?
No,
that fucking dry, boring man is dignified.
Go back to that, because and then let it play out.
You don't do comedy when you're not funny. Don't attempt comedy when you're not funny. Just don't even attempt it.
Rubio tried that one joke, and I'm not expecting them to be stand-ups, but these guys just suck.
No, that's what I'm saying. Just give it up. You look stupid. You're embarrassing yourself. You're not a funny person, so don't stop the fucking joke.
Stop looking right at me, because I've heard you say this before.
I was drunk.
I
didn't mean it.
I think because they're not used to it, right before they know they got to deliver a funny line, they just have a complete fucking panic attack in their heads.
It looks like it.
That's what it looks like every single time. Like, okay, it's coming soon. I got to fucking deliver this now. And they get all fucking fucked up.
It would be more genuine if they actually clapped their hands and did the arms splashed out thing like Jackie Gleason used to. Okay, pal.
I love that.
All right, let's get to the end of this.
Let me say, I'm a maniac, and everyone on this stage is stupid, fat, and ugly. And Ben, you're a terrible surgeon.
Polite chuckle.
Now that we've gotten the Donald Trump portion out of the way.
Wait, did those dunces not know what he was doing?
Yeah.
Did that actually they were land as a setup because they didn't know he was referencing Trump?
Yeah.
Oh, God, that whole audience should be fucking... Jesus, I've never wanted to lock the exits and the doors so badly.
Yeah.
Fucking idiots. I stand corrected. Ted, home run. My apologies. My apologies, Ted. It certainly should be Fly 2 country. You killed there.
Once he told him it was a joke.
My 100% apology to Ted Cruz. I was wrong. Ted was right. Yeah. He was setting them up and knocking those pins down.
Baby.
Yes, he was.
Sorry, Ted.
Go ahead.
I want to thank everyone here for showing the men and women of Iowa the respect to show up and make the case to the people of this state and the people of the country why each of us believe we would make the best commander-in-chief.
Guys, I don't like that guy.
He's vomit-inducing.
I don't like him.
He's vomit-inducing.
He's brutal.
Even if he believes what he says, he's vomit-inducing.
Trump, basically, I don't know. Trump did his own thing yesterday. And, what do you got to say about that? He raised some nice money last night, and he's got the headlines today.
He had it before, he had it during, and now he's got it after, and didn't have to go.
Yeah, the big fucking story was that he wasn't there, and that's what everyone's talking about.
He got to control the news cycle himself.
I guess Fox reached out and apologized, but according to Trump, it was too late. He said it was too late, though, because you already set up this other event.
He's busy, right?
You already set up the other event for the veterans.
Here's what Trump wants. He wants Megyn Kelly taken off that thing. That, to him, is his win, is if she's pulled off as a moderator, and Fox can't do that.
Right.
And they shouldn't do that.
Because they would look stupid.
They would look stupid, and they would ruin her. And it's like she's so...
Well, she's a rock star for Fox.
She's a rock star. You can't pull her off.
You got to protect the rock star.
So in a way, he's in a Mexican standoff.
In a way, yeah. And he can't win that one. He cannot have them take her off. And they won't. Why would Roger Ailes do that?
I agree.
No, crazy.
That'd be stupid.
He has to handle that.
Yeah.
I would love to see the ratings now without Trump.
I'm sure it won't take long. I'm sure the overnights are out about it.
Yeah, I don't know. We haven't heard anything yet. Oh, my God. Oh, wow. Kevin in North Carolina, you might have this. I don't know if anyone has ever said this. Go ahead, Kevin.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
You got to compare Ted Cruz. That's Mr. Haney from Green Acres.
Holy shit. Why didn't we figure this one out on our own?
Pat Buttram. Well, Mr. Douglas, for $2.
Yes, that guy.
I'd be happy to sell you this washboard with a chicken attached to it.
Give me a little Mr. Haney. He doesn't really... Well, he kind of looks like Mr. Haney a little bit, too.
A little chunkier.
A little bit.
Yeah, give Cruz
especially that older picture.
What's his real name?
Pat Buttram.
How did you know that?
I love Green Acres.
Of
course you do. You lived it.
Exactly. I aspired to have a pig like Arnold.
This one right here. That picture right there, that looks kind of Ted Cruz-y.
Well, Mr. Douglas, for $2, I'd be happy to.
Yeah,
Mr. Douglas.
And kind of has the same cadence.
He was all in the westerns and everything too. That guy dude was
good call, man. That really does look like him.
Thank you.
I can't believe you know his real name. That's crazy.
Sam Cady played Mr. Joker. I can do the whole cast probably.
Really?
if I was in the right trivia mood, I get the sure. One of the first jokes I wrote in stand up had something to do with the three girls in the water tower on Petticoat Junction.
Sure. Now you're dating yourself.
Well, of course, I don't care. I'm old. I could care less. I could care less.
That's a good call, Mr. Haney from Green Acres. We did a side by side. We'll throw that up on our Twitter.
Pat Buttram and Al Lewis. That's a good count.
Young Al Lewis.
And Pat Buttram.
I'm going to go with Mr. Haney. You go with his real name.
Pat Buttram. Mr. Haney.
Mr. Haney. You should have put Mr. Haney there, Paul, for the younger people out there that don't know who the fuck that guy is. You just put up there. All right. What else from the debate? We lost stunt brain in this. That's all right. The Trump thing, Fox apologized to me. We don't have to play that clip. I didn't want to be here. What, the veterans thing?
Did you see what the ratings were? Was it actually more or less? Did we get that or don't know yet?
Yeah, we're looking on that. How about, let's play the Jeb Bush clip. He basically said he kind of misses Trump. He was trying to have a little fun with the fact that Trump wasn't there.
See, they've all got their own Trump. They've all got a Trump joke in their bullshit.
This guy, I at this point, I feel sorry for Jeb Bush. I just feel sorry for the guy. He can't get anything going with his personality.
When his mom came out a couple of weeks ago, or when she said she endorsed him and Trump came out, he had to get his mom. I just thought that was so good.
And then he's like, don't fuck with my mom. You don't know who you're dealing with.
Did he say that?
Something like that.
Yeah, it was just
I wish Trump would have said, I know what I'm dealing with. A 90-year-old woman.
Exactly.
That I could just push over. Shouldn't fuck with someone's mom, I get it, but Jesus.
Oh, I wouldn't.
But you had to get your mom involved?
I loved it. I loved it. That was one of the too funny.
Yeah. What are you doing there? Just play this. Okay, good.
This process out. I kind of miss Donald Trump. He was a little teddy bear to me. We always had such a loving relationship during these debates and in between and the tweets. I kind of miss him. I wish he was here. Everybody else was in the witness protection program when I went after him on behalf of what the Republican cause should be. Conservative principles, believing in limited government, believing in accountability.
Nice segue out of a bad joke into a boring point. 2 for 2, Jeb. Holy shit.
Is that bad?
Bomb boring. Bomb boring. Is that bad?
That's
Jesus
bad, right?
Christ.
That's bad, right?
I don't even hate the guy. I really don't hate any of them. As far as their power, I don't know what he stands for. He might be a lovely man, but he
lets you down every time, though.
Every time.
I'm watching it in a weird way. I'm like, come on, you could do this, Jeb. Just come on, show some personality.
No, but it's been 40 years of this.
Unbelievable.
It's just awful. It's just something.
Oh, he's a goose.
Is there anything else in that clip worth playing? Probably not. Yeah. All right. And what's this Fox Trump-less debate in 90 seconds? What's that? A quick little montage. Yeah. Let me get it. All right. Yeah. Why don't we do this?
Short.
This is what it was in 90 seconds.
Short.
In case you missed it. We're just grabbing it.
Did you hear Jeb's joke? A little fun with
it wasn't as good as Marco's joke.
No.
Really
I had some fun with it.
What was Rubio's joke?
I don't know. I'm sure he did a shitty joke. I'm sure they all did a shitty joke somewhere.
You know what? I think that if you put out a little joke there, I tweet some jokes about it.
All right.
About Trump. They're funny.
We're definitely going to get there.
Very funny.
We will definitely go there.
Well, it's just good stuff. Sam complimented me.
All right, we'll get there.
Of course you did. I don't like how you upload to YouTube so you can make them longer.
That's smart.
No, it's not.
Get some views.
Yes, I do.
My
YouTube channel is hurting.
Well, you haven't really done anything.
I've never used it. I only put 2 little quick videos. I've never used it.
You got to start building it.
Yeah. It'll take forever.
No, it won't.
That's not what we're doing. We're looking at something, not this. We don't need people laughing now, Paul. We're going to try to watch it.
And we're heading toward a break. I want plenty of time to check out the...
we don't need people
people
laughing.
will be cracking up. We don't need that.
We know we can't have that.
We're definitely doing that after the break, so we have time instead of just squeezing it in.
Oh, we don't need time. We don't even need that.
Oh, no, we're going to do it. Here's the debate in 90 seconds without Trump.
Let's address the elephant not in the room tonight.
I'm a maniac, and everyone on this stage is stupid, fat, and ugly. And Ben, you're a terrible surgeon.
And he's black. You should have
Now that we've
mentioned that.
gotten the Donald Trump portion out of the way.
Let's begin by being clear what this campaign is about. It's not about Donald Trump. He's an entertaining guy. He's the greatest show on earth.
I kind of miss Donald Trump. He was a little teddy bear to me.
I will gladly confess that I'm the only one on this stage with no political title.
What personality? Jesus, I will gladly. He's the worst. And he's a genius.
Yeah, well, his brain is taking up all that. So
Maybe
there's nothing left for the personality.
That's what it is. Yes, exactly.
I think that shit is
exactly.
real.
He can do microsurgery on a little baby's heart, but he can't.
While he's eating a sandwich.
Exactly.
He's bored by that.
Yes, exactly.
He's by far the smartest guy ever.
Exactly.
He can't come up with a fucking duty joke.
But he's by far the smartest guy in the debates.
God,
There's no one smarter than this guy.
Yeah.
And yet every time he fucking talks, it's like an ear opened up and air is just coming out of it. He's the fucking worst.
Yeah, he fell off.
Oh, shut up, Ben.
He had his time, but he fell off.
Yeah.
Continue.
Title.
If you guys ask one more mean question, I may have to leave the stage.
Don't worry, I'm not leaving the stage no matter what you ask me.
If I am elected president, we will repeal every word of Obamacare.
And this is why you need to send someone from outside of Washington to Washington. I feel like I need a Washington to English dictionary converter.
You were...
A Washington English. And I like him, but he fell apart there. A Washington to English. It's tough. You should have rehearsed that. A Washington to English. See, Washington to English. It's hard. A Washington. It's when people say open. When they would say Opie and Anthony. You know, looking ahead.
Like what?
Washington English. Well said. Well said, Mr. President.
I've heard that a million
Mr.
times.
President.
I like being on the Open show. All right. Back to this.
Why you need to send someone from outside of Washington to Washington. I feel like I need a Washington to English dictionary.
Fucking boo.
I love this shit.
That's great.
Oh, I fuck up all the time, but it's so much fun when someone else does.
Yeah, but you're not running for president.
Yeah. Somebody a few weeks ago when we had J.K. Simmons on, I said, instead of Kung Fu Panda, I said Kung Pu Fanda.
Did you really?
Yeah, and later in the day, somebody's like, you idiot. They put it on track. I'm like, I wish I would have remembered that. I love it when I fuck up.
I called you on that one time, and remember at the end of that, I was like, I asked you what a string of Peloponnese was.
Yes.
and you said that you bribe at dust.
Yeah. Peloponnese.
These polo pony.
I know.
Best callback ever.
It's best the Honeymooners. It's the Honeymooners.
Is that the best callback ever?
One of the greatest ever, right?
Those big fat head
of Peloponnese.
Those were polo ponies.
It's a classic. It is a classic. It's 50 years, still works.
What is a string? You know exactly that big fat dunce said polo ponies.
You're going to have to find that for the Honeymooners, too. Yeah, these guys just talking sound bites. This shit, they're not saying anything.
Oh, he just said, can we rewind that one here?
You want to hear one more time?
He had a good point.
All right.
Washington to Washington. I feel like I need a Washington to English dictionary converter.
His lap band just popped a little bit right there. That's what happened. He just lost a knock on his lap band.
He might have had a little gas or a little fart at the same time. Continue.
You were co-sponsoring legislation to create a path to citizenship. In your words, amnesty. Haven't you already proven that you cannot be trusted on this issue?
He led the charge to finally fix this immigration problem that has existed now for, as Marco says, for 30 years. And then he cut and run because it wasn't popular amongst conservatives, I guess.
That is the book where you changed your position on immigration, because you used to support a path to citizenship.
So did you.
Now you want to Trump on immigration. But you can't. We're not going to beat Hillary Clinton with someone who's willing to say or do anything to win an election.
I like Marco. He's very charming. He's very smooth.
The days for the Clintons in public housing are over.
Whoa. You tell him, Kirstie.
Tell me what the construction worker's thinking at home.
He did. He did that.
Because there's a man named Raul sitting home, cleaning out his foreskin, wondering where his next phone bill. Shut up.
Can you find that? He did that again. It's one of our favorite things. He breaks it down to the individual. God, I love that, Kirstie.
I like him, too. I really do.
That's the John McCain, Joe the Plumber shit, though, from Sarah Palin. That's that same tactic.
It worked for the Joe the Plumber. Everyone knew who that guy was for a while.
That's why. They're all trying to find Joe the Plumber.
Yeah.
But Kirstie talks in sound bites, too, man.
Yes.
I feel like he has way more personality than most of those guys. And big bites, right.
Yes.
Quickly with the stunt brain. Stunt brain from the Blades. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, you guys have pretty much covered it, including the Green Acres cast. That was my favorite part of this.
Yeah, I can't believe we didn't think of Mr. Haney before that phone call. That's right on.
I didn't know who he was, in fairness. I haven't seen that in many, many years. So I'm going to bow out of the apologizing for not thinking of him. Okay. I'm not sorry.
But it was as you depicted it. It was a pretty lame debate. Bush had the biggest night he's had ever. And I think that's because everybody relaxed because Trump wasn't there. They weren't looking over their shoulders.
Well, the fact that they have to, the fact that these guys, these who want to run the country, have to look over their shoulder at a guy who was on a reality show. And again, he's a smart guy, he's a powerful guy. But the fact that these guys are that awful that they panic when he's there shows that, to me, none of them are qualified.
The mistake that all of these guys have made, all they had to do is stay on policy in front of Trump.
Yeah,
he could insult you all he wants, but if you just keep hitting him with policy, he doesn't have the experience yet.
Yeah, you would think.
Yeah,
and you would have ran circles around him, but they all allowed Trump to get in their fucking heads.
They all had to say his name at least once. He's not there, and they all had to say his name at least one time.
Yeah, they didn't mention any of the other candidates that weren't there.
Nope.
Well, Kelly opened it up with that, too, so she led him that way. But Trump, did you see what he did? He planned this. Yesterday morning, he revealed he was going to land the plane, sit on the tarmac, and then at 9:15, he was going to walk on stage right after they started, so everyone will tune away.
Yeah.
It was a brilliant plan, and it worked.
I love it.
And he did. He really, I didn't have faith in it. I thought he was going to show up.
Yeah, I watched the Trump thing for a little while. It was kind of boring.
It was boring, but it did exactly what he wanted it to do.
Yeah, right.
He didn't have to take any policy questions. He got to say whatever he wanted to, and he gets credit for raising $6 million.
And he looks like a good guy, because no one's going to question a guy that raises $6 million for the veterans.
Yeah, well, there were a couple of groups that said, we don't want your stinking money.
Wow,
there were a couple of veterans groups who said, don't use us as political pawns. And one of them was a big one, the Iraq and Afghanistan Vets Association, and that's a huge one.
You know what? How about they just take the money? Like, I really mean that. Like, if he wants to give them money or whatever, how about you just take it? People that refuse donations like that, like Bernie Sanders sending back that stupid money that scumbag Martin Schinkel, whatever his name is, gave, or Sheck, whatever the fuck. It's just it's a childish grab for a headline yourself. Stop it.
Mm-hmm. Well, we started it when we sent money back to Saudi Arabia after 9/11, if you remember that. So money apparently does have a conscience, and people want to give it back.
Yeah, it's funny. We sent the money back to Saudi Arabia, but we won't cut our ties with them. We won't stop. It was a headline grabbing, and that was Rudy who did that. Rudy.
Yeah.
That wasn't.
Giuliani.
Yeah, and I think he actually kind of meant it because he's kind of in New York. I got it when he did it, but
yeah.
The rest of them, stop just sucking up this, whatever, I'm babbling. Shut up, Jim. Sorry. You guys talk. Stop sucking up. What a fucking regular Joe asshole I am.
You had a Chris Christie moment right there.
Oh, my God. I know, but I caught myself. Realized my mouth is now an asshole with just garbage falling out of it.
You got some fingers in that mouth right now.
I sure do. Exactly. Amber Rose is fucking 5 fingers deep into my throat.
That's why Jimmy fucked up. He's got fingers in his mouth and his asshole right now. Yeah. Anything else? I guess we covered it. It was kind of boring, man.
It was a boring one, and the big deal is, the only question is, will it have an effect on Monday? The snow is going to have more of an effect in Iowa on Monday than this debate. So
they're getting hit with a snowstorm?
Yeah, it may or may not be big. And if it's big and the Trump ground game doesn't work, he could lose Iowa and could be Cruz and Rubio.
Cruz and Rubio, ooh.
Yeah. The two Cubans.
Wow, Cruz and Rubio. Fuck me.
That's one of my favorite gay porns, Cruz and Rubio. Cruz, I screwed it up too. Now I've got it.
So a snowstorm goes against Trump because Trump needs as many people as possible to come out, right?
It'll blow his hair all over the place. All right, you boys get back to talking. I just wanted to get a little laugh in there.
His people don't know how to caucus. And that's a new voter coming in. And it's kind of a pain in the ass to go to these caucuses.
Wait, they don't know how to, why? I didn't know what you said.
They don't know how to caucus.
What
Wait for it.
God damn it. What's a caucus?
It's a bunch of folks sitting around, and they hear from either the candidate or a surrogate, and everyone's represented. Mm-hmm. And then at the end of the night, they say, all right, who's going to caucus for Cruz? And they raise the hands and count.
Isn't there a better way to say that?
Yeah. There is.
Like, who's voting for Cruz?
Because it's not a vote. It's some sort of weird ass, you know.
Right. In the end, you're right.
And all the other states have a machine. You go in and you get a private vote. Here, you got to sit in front of everybody.
Yeah, it's a town hall. It's like it's a town hall meeting kind of thing, and then you don't go off to the little place and vote like that.
So everyone knows who you're voting for.
Yep. Yeah, and some of them are big, and some of them are 6 people in a room. It's really very different, and I think it's overblown in terms of how it's.
You think there's people sitting there and you say who you're voting for and they just under their breath go, oh no, you.
Oh sure,
didn't.
I'm sure it's very old school Sunday school and church attitude. Right. It's old hillbilly behind you.
Gotta be
you're not doing that. Bless his heart.
A circus act.
Oh my God! And it's not like they have the tradition. It's the first one. That's the only reason we're talking about it. Mm-hmm. It's not like they have a tradition of 100 years in a row. They pick the president every time. It's usually some idiot wins this. And it doesn't reflect on anything.
Oh, it doesn't?
It's not very accurate. It's just the first one. That's the only reason we talk about it. It's because it's first.
Gotcha.
And if you looked on stage with Trump last night, you had 2 previous winners. Santorum won in 2012.
and Huckabee
won in 2008.
Yeah.
So that you didn't have President Huckabee and President Santorum.
That's what. And then Santorum had to say, I'm not going to, stand in front of the Donald Trump for president sign or whatever the podium said there.
Yeah.
So he made sure he stood to the side so they didn't get a good photo op. But it's still a photo op. You're in front of the Trump name.
And let's face it, he's not doing this because he thinks he has a shot. Whoever gets the nomination typically helps retire the debt of the people who are still in the race. And Santorum's racking up campaign debt and not bringing in a lot of money. So I think he's counting on his friendship with Trump.
So wait a minute. How do you mean they forgive the debt?
No, they help retire it. In other words, if Trump is the nominee, or if Cruz or Rubio, it's customary for them to use some of their campaign funds to pay the debts off.
Wow.
Of other candidates.
What a shit system.
That's horrible.
These guys can come out and spend whatever they want, and they know that a lot of it's going to be taken care of. It's just shit.
And they teach in school, anyone could be president of the United States. No.
It's a terrible system.
Not anyone.
Like that part of it.
Anyone that's capable of raising at least $50 million.
Exactly.
Anyone that's capable of fundraising $50 million.
That knocks out at 99.9% of the population of America, at least.
But that's messed up for me, and I think that's the biggest change I'd like to see is campaign finance. Change all of this so you can't have this kind of stuff.
Who resists it?
Everybody.
Yeah, but it's too deep.
Big money. Yeah.
Yeah, big money.
All
of course.
These hacks who think they're going to get something out of this
of course.
Have billions of dollars, and they're throwing it around.
If you added all the people from the beginning on both sides that have said that ones that are in the race now are not in anymore, it's probably $300 million on both sides. If you added it all.
Come, easy go.
It's probably closer to $1 billion.
It might be. Yeah. It's insane. It could build a lot of hospitals and schools.
It could do a lot of good in this country.
Yeah, instead of driveling, shitty, horrible jokes by boring fucking people.
Of course.
That's right.
Imagine spending that money properly.
Exactly.
Hey,
buying condoms.
And hookers.
That's right.
You got any word on the ratings for this debate yet over there at the Blaze?
I'm just about to hit the office. It should be in soon.
Careful.
I don't think. Thank you. I don't think it's going to be massive. I'll bet you it's probably 15 to 18 million. But with Trump, it probably would have been 25.
Okay. Yeah. If you find out, just give me a quick text.
You got it.
All right, buddy.
Take care.
Thanks, Stunt Brain from the Blaze. We appreciate you. Have a good day. Good weekend. Now scram. Let's do the Honeymooners clip. I saw it up there. This is just wonderful. And then we'll go to break, yes.
Oh, if I didn't think I could make her happy, I would never have told her that I love her. After all, love and happiness is all I have to offer her. I don't possess a mansion, a villa in France, a yacht, or a string of Peloponnese. I'm glad to hear. A string of Peloponnese? Where do you see that? Right there, a string of Peloponnese. That's a string of polo ponies.
No, let it play. It's more.
I can't go on with this.
Ralph, it'll be perfectly all right in the pot. Look, Ed, why don't you just go upstairs and practice by yourself for a while, okay?
Love and happiness are all I have to offer her. I don't possess a mansion. I can't do it with him, I tell you. He makes me blow higher than a kite.
Ralph, will you please relax?
I can't relax. I don't even know if I know the ending or anything.
Look at his hands.
Ralph, about that, we'll do the ending right now. We'll rehearse it now. We'll start from where I come back to you.
Where am I?
You sit right here in this chair. You know.
It's the funniest guy ever.
It's wonderful.
And I come in.
Wait a minute now. I find it. All right.
You got it?
I'm sitting.
Frederick.
Rachel.
Frederick.
Rachel, you've come back?
I finally realized that I love you, even though you are rich.
Oh, Rachel, how long I've waited to hear those words. In spite of all of my possessions and all my wealth, I realized that without you, I was poor. Nothing meant anything to me. My mansion, my villa, my yacht, my string of Peloponnese.
Slams down his
eyes. Oh, he's got me doing it. I won't be able to get rid of it either. I know I will. Now, look, pull up Faversham. Tell him to get somebody else besides that nut upstairs.
Ralph, you can't do that. You know it. Will you please calm down? The show is tonight.
All right, the show's tonight, and I know the show has to go on. I'll do a performance tonight, but I want to go on record right now as saying that the only reason I'm doing it is so that those people who spent their good money to see me will see me.
And obviously it's called back again at the end. The great callback is at the very end when a guy questions him. If you haven't seen it,
it's wonderful.
It's the best written show ever.
It's unbelievable. I'm gonna get into a Honeymooners loop this
there's
weekend
only like 40 of them or something. The original ones. Yeah, it's
I used to go through the box set every once in a while.
That's great.
Every couple of years.
No sexual reference. They had so many things they couldn't do. Fucking just simple,
one shitty,
hilarious, brilliant.
I was right. I said 40. It's 39 of them.
Wow. Well, but then there was the 13 lost ones or whatever with the original Alice.
But one shitty set, and nowadays we need more when we watch TV, and people still watch this because it's just so fucking brilliantly written.
Mr. Faversham.
Yeah.
Oh, God, when Ralph gets it, they spent the... You know what's so funny about Jackie Gleason in this is when you watch it, how his hand movements and just the explosions of rage, he was so great.
His eyes were bugging out. When he really went off on the big tangent right there, his total eyes were bugging out of his head, and he's stomping around. It's fucking
He's
perfect.
the fucking funniest person ever on television.
So good.
Ever. I mean, again, I don't think I'm breaking ground by saying Jackie Gleason was the funniest guy, but he just was.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
All right,
next to the politicians.
We got some videos to watch about Donald Trump after the break. I didn't forget.
Yeah, no, I want to bring laughter
play
to
those
people.
right after the break.
Okay.
Some funny stuff.
We got a fat Barbie now.
Oh, it's cute.
And other things. Vic Henley is here, of course.
Vicky.
What do you got, Vicky?
I got nothing. I'm working here in the city, so come out.
Lose Cruise.
Buy the Lose Cruise. Yeah, download my thing. I'm editing the new one. I've got to think of a name for it.
Laughter is the...
that's Reader's Digest.
How about laughter is the best medicine?
That's Reader's Digest.
And Dr. Vic is here.
that works.
Laughter is the best medicine, and Dr. Vic is here.
Sure.
It's a little long.
In the house. Shut your mouth, Ghostface Killer. My goons will take you out. Damn. Martin, this guy's so
It's
hateable.
the worst video. I saw some Martin Shkreli. It's like a cutesy, fun jab. He's the
guy that raised the price of that medicine.
Yes, and I thought
AIDS medicine, HIV medicine.
And after that, he could do no wrong. And then all of a sudden, he comes out and does this, and I just don't like him.
I love Ghostface Killer.
I loved it before. Raising the AIDS drug. Show them people who's boss.
All right, we're gonna step aside.
I just want to tell people, the good people of Louisville, I'll be out there next weekend in Louisville. I'm saying it like the locals.
Louisville.
And I'm looking forward to checking you all out and getting some local fare.
Have a hot brown. If you're going to Kentucky, you got to get a hot brown. Just trust me.
You're not going to acknowledge?
I don't even know what a hot brown is. It sounds fun. I mean, what is it?
It's a Kentucky sandwich, an open-faced, cheese, bacony, gooey, big old, delicious turkey sandwich.
My God, with a little bacon? That looks delicious.
It's bacon in half. It's an open-faced.
Hold on, I got a funny joke. Is it a bacon? That's not fattening.
No, it's not. No.
It is.
It's
all
good
kidding
for you.
aside.
It's good for you.
Wow, the hot brown.
The Kentucky hot brown.
Great.
Yeah, it's
what do you got on there? A little turkey, a little cheddar cheese, bacon, a tomato.
And then another cheese sauce on top of that, or Mornay sauce. It's 2 kinds of cheese, and ham and bacon and turkey.
Oh, wow.
It's crazy.
Good. Can we have some of those today?
You know,
can we find a hot brown?
I'm sure you can find one in New York City.
I've ordered hot browns many times, and they don't look like that. Usually my head is on tile.
Oh, my God. You're looking up at a mirror. I mean, sorry, coffee table.
Coffee table?
I got it wrong.
What am I, fucking playing AAA ball? Take that coffee table out to the curb, you fucking kid.
Oh, my God, that's our out.
Yeah, do you ride a bike with fucking training wheels on it?
I'm sorry.
I apologize. You have to apologize for not getting it right.
I know. I'm sorry.
That's great.
We got to find a hot brown in New York City.
Hot brown, yes. Let's order some of that, and we'll take a break, and we'll do this and that, and we'll be back. Got Vic Henley today. Love Vic. This guy knows radio.
I know how volatile it can be.
No kidding. We were doing talking some behind-the-scenes shit during the break.
You can be number one and having a party celebrating that you're number one and get a phone call and be fired.
All on the same night.
On the same night because the station decided to go country.
Yeah, that is radio right there in a nutshell. Who do you got in the Super Bowl?
Cam Newton, baby.
Yeah, I think it's no-brainer, right?
Hey, he's my Auburn man. I can't go against Cam Newton. I love Cam. I watched him win Auburn the national championship and go undefeated, and everybody doubted him, and he came through every goddamn time. So I'm going with Cam Newton.
For a split second, I forgot that Auburn connection.
Gotta go.
You think Peyton has a shot at this?
Sure. If that Denver defense can punch people in the mouth like they did last week, Tom Brady, then who knows? But Cam can pull it down and beat you 3 or 4 different ways.
Panthers have a good defense.
Panthers can punch him in the mouth, and he's more of a statue in the backfield. So,
yeah, there's got to be some good smash mouth football. I just want to see him leave it all out on the field.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Give it 110%.
Yeah, a good team. We just got to play our game. We got to go out there and just make things happen.
Make more plays.
Got to create big plays, take opportunities, capitalize on turnovers, then kill ourselves. Great.
It is all nonsense. You're right.
Oh, it's just shit. None of them say anything original.
I got this story, man. Front page of the cover. Head cut off at shelter. 3rd night in homeless facility ends in horror. Yeah, you think? And then it's just another lunatic. He was walking around saying he would walk around yelling. So this means he was yelling this for a while, not on the day that he decided to kill this dude.
Right.
He would walk around yelling, "I'm going to kill somebody. I'm going to kill somebody."
Well, he's no liar. That guy tells the truth.
Right. That's a politician that can keep a promise.
It sure is.
That's
the guy who delivers.
They interview the homeless people in New York City especially, and most of these guys don't fucking take me off the street. These homeless shelters are scary.
I got an email yesterday, found out a homeless dude broke in the building. I'm in a co-op with 3 buildings joined together. And someone
Mr. Fancy. Woo, Mr. on the HNIC.
That's
Go
right,
ahead.
baby. HNIC.
You know how hard it is to get in a co-op in New York City?
Mine was an easy one. Homeless dude broke in a couple weeks ago. Broke in, jimmied the door open.
Don't try to into it.
and then picked a lock in someone's storage closet and just went in there and passed out. But they called the cop. They found a homeless dude asleep in someone's storage closet. That's what I said.
To get warm. Leave him alone.
Hey, look, you don't have to beat the guy up. I don't want a guy who shits his pants sleeping next to my fucking signed pictures.
That's what it was. That's exactly right.
Stop dutying yourself, mister.
I lived on 71st Street, right off Columbus, and, outside my bedroom, the homeless guys would sleep under the air conditioners.
Oh, nice.
I guess because they were protected from the rain or whatever. and they would leave their duties out there, and it would make me laugh because I didn't use that area.
That's part of the.
I should have been bothered by it, but I'm like, Jesus,
that's
man.
New York City. That's part of the charm.
They would just take dumps.
That's fine, of course. Where else would they take it?
There were times I'd walk out in the morning, and they would be. I mean, very rare, but it did happen where they would be in mid dump, and I'm just like, enjoy yourself.
I was in the TKTS tickets line with my mom to get discount tickets for some Broadway show, and the dude dropped trout and started pooping right there, and my mom started yelling at him. My mom's like, "Hey, we're standing right." And I'm like, "Don't talk to me. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Shut your mouth, Mom."
I raised a lot of money for the homeless with a song about it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's the
I'm
song?
not going to sing it. I'm just going to say it was something like, we'd have more empathy for you if you didn't shit while we're in a restaurant eating, looking at you out the window.
I like
and
it.
Cutting us with razors.
I like it. Yeah, people are horrified by the machete guy, too.
With razors.
Yes, they do that. They like to slash people's faces.
Boy, do they.
Boy, is that anger.
Yeah, that's some anger deep down that's coming out.
Oh, my
We got a guy with a machete on the subway, too. People are fucking... I can't believe we don't got that guy. They had a great picture of him in the paper yesterday.
I know. Who knows?
Someone's got to know him.
Somebody does.
Do you know about the Chelsea smile, the cutting the razor, what they would do over there in England? They would take the two little razor blades and not put them side by side. They put a piece of cardboard in between it. So when they slash you, it creates two holes and you can't stitch it up right. It creates just a big hole. It's called the Chelsea smile.
That sounds nice.
It does sound
You're
nice.
always happy.
Yeah, it's great.
Who's not satisfied by just slashing someone and decides, you know what? No, I need to do it this way.
Glasgow smile.
Either one.
The
That's
Glasgow
another way.
smile.
That's another word for it. But yeah.
But
Wow.
who
It's also known as the Chelsea smile. Yeah.
But who thinks that shit?
Exactly. I don't want to just fuck your face up. I'm
really
going
wanna
to fuck it up where it's irreparable.
Nah. A homeless man, after losing his iPhone and his mind, carved up his East Harlem shelter roommate, leaving the nearly decapitated corpse on the floor as he fled.
The guy died, right?
The mutilated victim was discovered shortly before. Whatever. This is just a shitty story. Why are we doing it? It's on the front page, though. Head cut off, they're saying. Yeah, these city shelters are very scary and very dangerous. A lot of homeless guys, when they bring those vans around and say, hey, it's going to be a real cold one, we're going to bring you into a shelter tonight, they're like, leave me the fuck alone.
Exactly.
I got to get out. I've been in one for a while.
Yeah?
I just, I once in a while, I'm tired of paying bills. Mm-hmm. I've given it all away.
Oh, nice.
Just
Yes, start again.
I'm starting over.
Etch a sketch. Yep. Clean slate.
And then, I don't know how you say it. I think it's the Zika virus.
Or Zika.
Zika
virus.
Oh, the Zika. The Zika virus.
The Zika.
It's French.
Zika.
This is a little scary. A little mosquito is giving people the Zika virus. And most people do recover, but if you're pregnant, oh boy, this is a bad one. Your kid is born with a small head.
I did not enjoy seeing those photographs. Yes.
Oh no!
Not.
Can I see one?
There's photographs.
Oh yeah. They were showing it on the 6 o'clock news.
Don't show me this.
They were showing this on the 6 o'clock.
What is it again?
News.
The Zika. Zika virus. If you're pregnant, you get. Oh my God! No.
See? Yeah, exactly. Yes, wrong.
That's gonna haunt me.
Wrong. That's the one that haunted me.
No, God.
Oh,
yeah, that's awful.
That actually depresses me.
Fuck. Yeah, I don't want to see this.
No, let me see one. Let me just see one for Christ's sake. Let me just see one. Yeah, the head's a lot.
A little.
It's a little tiny. Yeah,
it fucks up pregnant women.
Baby's
man.
still cute though.
If you're not pregnant,
it is right. It's still a kissable little
cute.
baby.
Babies are always cute.
It sort of has like a kind of a pinhead look to it, right?
Yeah, there was one that looks like it's like a little baseball head on top of it. It's the weirdest looking one that haunted me yesterday.
Oh my God!
Thank you.
All from a damn mosquito while you're pregnant.
Yeah.
If you're not pregnant, you usually recover.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, and the mosquitoes will actually yell, "This is what you get for swatting us," and they fly away. I didn't think you guys spoke English.
Was it El Salvador? One of the countries said don't have any kids, told their women, don't have any kids till 2017. They issued a mandate, national mandate, like the country of El Salvador or somebody. Here, when this first broke about a week ago.
2017?
Said, yeah, skip.
Why? Because they're going to figure out how to get rid of this?
Yeah, it's so out of control that their only advice to tell everybody is don't get pregnant till 2017.
Pete fucking Davidson just walks in the fucking door? What's up, Pete?
Hi, Pete. How you doing?
Love Pete Davidson.
Roland said he might show up, but Pete's a mystery sometimes.
You are a mystery. We always have to overbook.
Always good. Yeah, you don't know if I'm going to show either. So
that's true.
You have to get both of us.
True. What's up, Pete?
How are you guys?
We're talking about small head babies right now.
Yeah, it's really depressing.
It is depressing. We just had 2 depressing stories in a row. Maybe we should move on. There's something called the Zika virus.
That new mosquito virus that's been in the news for the past week or so. It really affects pregnant women, and it makes their babies have little baseball heads.
Small heads and small brains.
It's really weird.
Oh, that's terrible.
No, it's awful.
I don't even have jokes for
There are no
that.
jokes.
No,
there are no jokes.
That's just awful.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Look at the little guy in the tub washing him. It's like, a little
tub. That's a bucket.
You know what it looks like? You ever have a Mac computer and you could put like the fisheye effect?
Yeah.
That's what their faces look like.
Yeah.
All the time.
Oh, it's terrible.
It is terrible. Pete, I want to start by saying congratulations on that bit. It went a little viral.
Oh,
You're playing the high school kid.
Yeah, it's my first reoccurring character.
With
Kid
Ronda
that
Rousey.
Fucks teachers. Yeah.
I didn't see it. I feel I'm left out. I've got to get caught up.
I haven't either.
It did really well, and it got passed around. It definitely went viral.
How is Rhonda?
She's great.
Yeah.
She's beautiful.
Yeah, she is.
Yes, she is. She cleans up nice, right?
And she's just a cool chick. Like, makes fun of herself, doesn't take herself too seriously. Her boyfriend's very nice. She was.
Oh, you met Travis Brown?
Yeah.
How big a dude is he?
He's a fucking monster,
right?
He's a monster. It's insane.
Yeah, he's a big bearded fucking animal, right?
Yeah, just like a big, like Dave was freaking out.
Sure.
My buddy Dave, he's obsessed with him, and when he was in, he's like, Travis is here.
Oh, he likes
He's
Travis.
so big.
Yeah, he's a heavyweight.
Is he a good fighter?
Yes,
Yeah.
very good fighter.
Very good.
Will he ever have a shot at the title?
Oh yeah, he just had. He didn't get. I think he lost. They were fighting for the interim, and I could be remembering this wrong. I believe he lost to Fabricio Verdum.
Okay.
Or he lost to. Did he beat Mark Hunter or lose to Mark Hunter? He lost one of the last fights you'd need to do. But yeah, he's very good.
He was right there.
Yeah, he's a tough.
He had a pretty good shot at it.
He popped somebody's eye socket out, and it was fucking awesome. There's a famous picture or a famous injury of a big.
Oh, can I see that?
It's, I don't know exactly what it's called, but like when you pop a blood vessel in your forehead and it just keeps swelling up with blood.
Just Google ouch. It ought to come up first.
Yeah. Just Google big ouchie UFC.
We found a clip where a fighter's eye fell out. Ugh, that might not be it though. Eye falls out. Holy fuck! Wait, this video is labeled "Holy fucking fighter's eye falls out." All right, I gotta see this. All right, there's the kick. All right, where's the eye? Where's the eye?
What is that?
Holy shit! Holy fucking shit! Did you see that?
Oh, I hope the guy didn't step on it.
They had to slow down the video and zoom in, and you see the actual eyeball rolling across the octagon.
I don't like how
see
chill that guy was. That looks like a quarter.
Yeah, it might have been.
That guy's
It
just
might have been.
standing up
Maybe it's a
straight
glass eye.
And then the fighter's sitting there like, oh, man, that's my eye.
Ah, for Pete's sake.
Right. Can someone pick that up? I might need that.
Yeah, I'm going to look at see who Travis Brown just lost to on the way up. Not that it
All right, we'll tweet that out. Yeah, but that bit went viral, went everywhere. We'll tweet that out for the people that haven't seen it. It's a 5-minute bit, but it was really fucking funny.
Keenan's the best.
That's the judge.
He makes that whole bit.
Yeah, it's something we've talked about for years on this show, though. You know, no guy is affected by having sex with their teacher.
No.
That's one of the greatest South Parks ever, because they take it all the way down to it's the little baby Ike. The little baby Ike is sleeping. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And the cops they have him in jail, and they're like, tell it slow. Tell it slow.
It's the best. It was all our fantasies growing up. Having sex with a teacher, even the ugly teachers.
My favorite thing is people commenting like, you wouldn't do this sketch if it was the other way around. No shit.
Yeah,
of course. That's fucking terrible.
That's awful.
And we've men teacher fucking a female student is disgusting.
And we've made that point too. Is that fair though?
Yeah.
For the ladies?
Absolutely.
Because then you get the ladies calling, I would have done my teacher.
Two completely different things.
Dude, he's 6'7", 240 pounds.
Is he really? Brown.
Travis.
Oh.
And he's nice.
You imagine dating her after he's like they break up and then he gets a little jealous. Oh no!
Imagine having the next fight with him.
The knock on you hear the knock on the door. Oh, that just happened.
There it is.
That's Matt Mitrione. Yeah, that just happened.
I will tweet that out. That's fucked up.
That was who was he fighting when he? That literally just happened last week.
I'm just starting to watch it.
That looks like...
That's why they have that flat, cold iron thing that they keep on ice to mash those back flat in the ring. And that's what that's for, yeah.
Oh,
so that won't happen right there. So once that starts filling up with blood, they take that iron thing and just cold it back down.
I thought that was in case you were uncomfortably warm.
It looks like
if you got a hot migraine in that one spot.
It looks like a shaved nut on his above his eye. Would you pop that thing?
No,
I would just sit there and go, pop it, pop it.
They said it looks horrifying, but it's actually not, like, dangerous at all to have.
That's what was happening in Rocky when he says, cut me, Mick, cut me. So when he cuts the eye, that's what all pops out.
Blood squirts out.
Squirts out.
He's saying Travis Brown. I just watched that fight, too. I can't believe I remember it was Travis Brown. I'm so stupid.
Wow, okay. Damn, that's brutal.
But yeah, you couldn't meet two nicer, ferocious people.
Yeah. Imagine at a swing party, those are the two you get matched up with.
Oh, man.
And you give her a lousy fucking, you gotta watch your wife and go, this is gonna be a long one. Oh, Travis is really gonna fucking punish her.
Yeah, Rhonda's very sexy.
Yeah. She is.
When she cleans up, when she comes in here, we're just...
I think she's hot all the time.
Very.
Well, I mean, when she's ready to fight, she's got the mouth guard in, and the hair pulled back, and, you know.
Did you get to make out with her?
No. I write a sketch every time there's a hot girl trying to make out with them, and then I just get like a meeting like, Pete, what are you doing?
Yes.
What do you think
I'm like, no, I think it's funny.
Yeah, Miley Cyrus thinks I'm a toilet. She sits on my face. No,
come on. I'm doing what every guy would want to do. Taking advantage of my job.
Yeah.
Lorne.
Yeah.
Is that her?
Is this the paint?
Is that her? Oh, that's the painted.
The painted Rousey, the body paint.
Wow.
Yeah.
No kidding.
She's hot, man.
She's all right.
She's cool.
Why can't we get rid of the black bar? I'm not allowed to get rid of the black bar, huh? That is pretty. That really fucks with your eyes when they paint that shit on.
Yeah, because it really does look like a bathing suit.
Yeah. Tweet that shit out too. Our Twitter account's getting a lot of action today. And go back to that New Jersey teacher who's in trouble. You see the latest teacher? She's a 10.
Was she had sex with a student?
Did she? Huh?
Wildwood.
This is I think it was from over the summer or something, but she's the hottest teacher I think that's gotten caught.
You think she's the hottest one ever?
God. How old was the guy?
I don't know. Let me see.
Let me see this legend.
I fucking teacher.
Let me see this legend.
My new hero.
They should have trading cards.
They really should, dude. The teachers that fuck the kids.
New Jersey teacher with
oh my god
teaching selfies, Pinterest, charged with sexually assaulting.
Sexually? Who's charging her? Oh boy, she's really pretty for a woman with a giant fucking egghead. She has a giant egghead.
I know, but she's pretty hot.
She's very hot, but she's a giant
she does
egghead.
Have an egghead.
Sure, she does.
Look how hot she is. Just give her community service.
Sure,
right?
That kid's got a fucking giant oval head.
That kid's gonna be a star when he's older.
How old is she? How old was he?
She's one of those younger
23
teachers.
And he's 16.
Yeah,
I think 16 and up. I think it's like like
17. The kid was 17.
Oh, that's fine.
I don't know. She looks early 20s.
Age of consent in New Jersey, 16.
No, but there's something about the position of power with a teacher. You know,
17. Yeah. Oh, wait, you can't, even if it's legal?
No, you can't.
No,
18, I think.
A bunch of hogwash, Jim.
That's exactly the language I used when I drafted the bill. Hogwash!
Hogwash!
These teachers should just quit for the day.
Yes.
Seriously.
Quit for the day.
Just resign?
Resign for the day and go, I'm stupid. I want my job back.
Wait, how old is she? I'm guessing she's like 20. I think if the student's 18, though, it wouldn't be a crime. You just get fired. I don't know the law.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I wish I
didn't
did.
To say that.
Yeah,
as I
wish
bumble
it happened
through.
to me. Well, actually.
24 she was.
24 and he's 17. That's not charged with
fine.
sexual assault. Stop it.
That means my ex-girlfriend would go to jail. Almost.
Yeah?
She was 4 years older than I was. I was 19. She was 24.
Yeah. Teacher? Was she a teacher?
No.
Did any of your teachers ever flirt with you?
Yo, this is what's crazy.
It's going to be good when it starts off.
Yo, Vic, sit down and listen to this shit. No, when I was in high school, there was this really hot English teacher, like that I had when I was a sophomore till junior year. And she flirted with literally everybody. And everybody was like, yo, I think I can fuck her. I really think. And we all graduated, and then 4 years later, she fucked a student. Oh,
she did do it.
We're like, we knew it. Like,
oh, man.
Dude, she was a 10 for sure.
Why didn't you fuck her?
You profiled her 4 years early.
4 years early.
And
we
knew it.
We were all like, one of us is going to fuck this teacher.
Right.
And then, like, we were like, oh, I guess she's just really nice. And then, like, I was in college and I got a text. My friend sent me the article. I was like, no.
Yes. Why don't you look her up?
Well,
hey, it's PDD.
Hey, remember me?
Yeah, why don't you invite her to a taping? What the fuck?
I mean, I was good in her class. I'm sure she'd remember me.
Yeah. I want to see what you. Could you write the name down?
Yeah, I'll text it to you.
Yeah, give it to Paul over there. I want to see what you look like. God, you guys just missed out.
I'll fix it.
Maybe she was with some other student that wasn't in your circle.
She'd always rub your back.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
What would be the circumstance where she's just rubbing your back?
He's tense.
Exactly. Young Pete's a little nervous. He's got a big test coming
She's
up.
aware of that I'm mentally retarded and that I'm not going to college.
Yeah. She put you on your stomach and gave you the Kanye.
Oh, how fucking great is that?
It's the greatest
Amber
thing.
Rose is the coolest fucking chick
I'm
ever.
following her now. It's literally the greatest. It's the greatest thing I've ever related to.
I'm following her now.
Booty in the fingers ass bitch.
No, fingers in the
fingers
booty.
in the booty.
Fingers in the booty ass bitch.
That's the title of my new special.
It's wonderful.
Someone's going to take that as their
finger in the booty ass bitch.
They're going to name something with that. All right, Pete's writing down the teacher's name.
Mr. Whoa.
Jim. From my eyes only.
Let's see. What do we got here?
Wow, Wanda's ass looks great. Go back to that picture. What are you doing? You're fired. Oh, my God.
What are you doing? You're
Is that
fired.
her in paint or is that bikini?
That's paint. That's what we were just talking about.
That ass
fucking
is
with me.
tremendous.
It looks
Like body painting shit.
Wow, why am I surprised that an athlete has a great ass?
Yeah.
Rhonda's ass is tremendous.
Yeah, that's all right.
Oh, I'd let her sit on my knee. That's tremendous.
That's a good booty.
I want to give it a little pat in a friendly manner. Not even sexually, just as a friend.
Like a coaching her up a
yeah,
little
absolutely.
bit.
Hey, good job.
Good job, right.
You know,
There
you don't pat it in a sexual manner when the boyfriend's over 5'11".
Right.
Wow.
That is so weird how they make that look like a fucking baby.
That's
Completely.
lovely.
Yeah, I can't
It's
even.
so weird.
Her ass
That's
is
an
lovely.
amazing ass. All right, get Pete's teacher. I want to Google that shit.
God damn,
we
it's a
don't-
nice hiney.
I don't feel like naming her here on our show.
No.
No, that probably.
But I
you
definitely
can-
want to take a look at it.
Definitely see a picture.
Pete was hot for teacher.
Could be litigious.
Wow.
Yeah, bro.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's your teacher?
Yeah. Fucking
That's her, really?
Why would you?
bananas.
Did you know those pictures existed back
Yes.
You really?
No, I got them. I got a text.
then? She was sending them to the student?
She sent those to a student.
Oh, my.
That lucky motherfucker.
How do you not?
She was
fuck her?
26
Yeah.
at the time.
What year is this?
Prime. This was 2-3 years ago.
Oh God, I'm squeezing my penis a little.
First time I jerked off to an article.
She had a $56,000 a year job. She lost. I could easily get her that payback over not a year, but over a 2-year period. You can earn that.
We could all chip in, Jim.
Absolutely. What's that?
Did she do time? Do you know how this ended up?
I mean,
Nah. How old's the student?
I sure hope not.
She lost her job.
That
Why
ass
would you
is
tweet that
too
out?
fine for jail.
7,000 text messages?
Yeah.
And culminated.
And she's crazy. Even better.
Started out as a subtle flirtation, escalated with the exchange of nearly 7,000 text messages, and culminated in at least one steamy rendezvous.
Steamy rendezvous. Nothing worse than a cold rendezvous. You want to steam.
Those are big words for the Staten Island Advance.
Yeah. What makes it a what makes it a steamy rendezvous, you think?
What
What makes it steamy?
Maybe he was in the school.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Yeah, give me a little details. On
She
what
transferred to Brooklyn?
Wow, but even after hundreds of students had seen the seductive snapshot and heard rumors about the alleged affair, she finished up the school year.
Yeah, if I had an ass like that, I would be proud of that.
You and me both. I'd be showing it off all the time.
I heard you do have a nice rump, Jim.
I do, and I do show it off all the time, but it's not quite as nice as that, Pete.
Oh.
But I'll be happy to show you a photo.
I love. Here's her quote: "I don't want to be just a good teacher. I want to be an exceptional teacher."
Oh, you are.
Yeah. She went about it the wrong way, though.
Hey, I wish I was in school there. I'd probably say something like, yeah, give me detention, you know.
It says nobody was arrested, looks like.
Why would they be?
I agree.
Why would they be?
No, you know what was crazy was she really was like a great teacher.
That's what the next quote
No,
says.
because we would all really study. We would be like, yo, she really cares about us.
because you're going to get a massage and a hand job.
Yeah, right. Well, I thought if I did good, she would fuck me.
Of course. She's not going to fuck the D student.
Yeah.
That would be the right tactic.
Yeah, my mom would be like, "Ooh, you're studying."
Damn right I am.
Yeah, I got to fuck this teacher.
I'd be the guy she didn't fuck, though. Like, she'd fuck all the students, but I'd be the one that she didn't because I had dandruff. You know?
Somebody knows something on the last SNL about you.
What?
Well, we're going to find out from Paul in Tampa. Paul, go ahead.
Guys, love you guys.
Hey.
Just want, at the end of the show, just notice that Miss Selena Gomez runs across the end of the show to give Mr. Pete Davidson the biggest hug in the world. Comment?
Is that true, Pete?
Yeah, that was a very, very nice hug.
Who's Selena Gomez?
Wait, why are you being
Selena Gomez?
Oh, Selena Gomez.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Did she whisper, "I want to look good for you" in your ear?
Oh, nice. Look at Vic listening to the kids' tunes.
So, I've met her in this building. She's really nice.
She's fucking
She's
a
crazy
sweetheart.
nice.
Yeah,
really
she's
cool.
gorgeous.
She is gorgeous.
And I was very lucky that she chose me to hug.
Yeah. Would you go on a date with her if you could?
Oh, my God. in a heartbeat.
You would drop everything.
I would drop
you?
everything, yes.
On a Saturday, he'd go on a date with her.
Saturday, 11:30. I would pick her up.
Right before your viral skit. I'm out of here.
And then I'll make it back in time to walk in the background during Good Night Side. With a fucking rock hard boner.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thanks for that, Paul.
Yay.
Thanks, Paul. Thanks for making me look cool.
Boy, I wouldn't mind. Let me get something really funny. I wouldn't mind singing a song with her.
A duet.
Yeah, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yes.
Oh, no, we don't.
Nice. What do you think of the Fat Barbie?
There's a Fat Barbie now?
Fat
Yeah, I have
Barbie.
a better shot of fucking her than I do the original one.
Post, they're being real nice about meet new Fat Barbie right on the cover.
Who is this for?
Yeah, black guys.
Good night, everybody. That's it for me.
That's great.
Meanwhile, Barbie fat shamers abounded online. The Fat Barbie playset comes with a collapsible wall and crane to get her to the hospital.
Fat Barbie and Angry Ken.
Right, an angry Ken.
Just Ken with his arms folded.
And a tear. Just a tear.
Little girls love the variety, and they're going to love a doll that looks like their mom or their aunt or their babysitter. We are always looking for ways to expand the line, so anything is possible.
So is it called Fat Barbie?
Well, the Post had a little fun with it.
What are they going to call her?
Fat Barbie.
What are they going to call her? Like what?
Regular Barbie
or alternative? They're going to give it some kind of a name. What's the name they use?
Wisconsin Barbie.
Ken goes piggin'.
Low self-esteem Barbie.
Yeah, low self-esteem, exactly. Was molested and doesn't remember it, Barbie. I want to see what they call her.
Dubbed Fat Barbie on the internet, taking its original size 0 doll left and beefing her up to the equivalent of a size 10.
Wow.
On the right. The move is sure to be a hit with feminist critics who have long complained that Barbie's oddly hourglass figure sets an impossible standard for women.
I don't mind
It's
a
a
fatter
fucking
Barbie.
toy.
Yeah.
Curvy Barbie.
I like curvy hot Barbie.
Yeah, me too.
Curvy what?
Curvy Barbie.
I like women who don't base their appearance on a fucking doll. That's what I like.
It's kind of weird.
Vic.
Yeah.
It's weird, like, to think of a girl just holding the Barbie being like, this is ridiculous.
This is all indignant.
Nobody looks like this.
Let's see. The new doll, along with new petite and tall Barbies in a variety of skin tones and hairstyles, have just started to be offered online.
Ooh.
So they're making all sorts of Barbies
Cool.
now.
Vitiligo Barbie. Well, they just have to represent everybody, don't they? It's kind of nice.
Vitiligo Barbie.
The skin disease?
Yeah. Exactly. Ooh, I want alopecia Barbie. She has 3 hairs and a frown.
3 hairs.
Oh, good. Cunt stinks Barbie. Spell it with a K, though, so the kids don't know.
Cunt stinks Barbie would have a big smile because those girls never know their
They
cunt
never
stink.
stinks. I'll take that and a fucking himself Ken. Can I take the Barbie camper with flies and all the windows open? Oh, see, that's Barbie.
That's great.
What do you think? You got a ginger Barbie, you got a short Barbie, you got a black Barbie, you got a
loud
fat
in the movie
Barbie.
theater Barbie. This is really nice.
You got it.
Blue-haired Barbie.
A little of everything there. Ugh.
Yeah. It's kind of nice. I think it's smart for them to do because if you got a big, I mean, not to be disrespectful, but if your daughter's a big fat pig, I mean, you want to you want something that represents more choices.
Look, honey, it's just like you.
Exactly. Look at that, just like you, alone in a box, in a camper by yourself, with no friends,
and the clothes don't come off.
Yeah. Oh, little chubby Barbie.
Rebel Wilson Barbie. That's a good one. Chunky. Yeah. Rebel Wilson Barbie.
Oh, I guess whatever.
I don't mind little fat Barbie. Aw, little fat Barbie. Oh, look, they're gonna have like little fingers down the throat, Barbie. I like that one. Little Barbie vomit. Boo. All right, move on, Jim.
Pete, what was I saw a picture of you and it said like, "Hey, I'm with your mom." You were with a bunch of older women somewhere.
Oh, so these,
what's this?
Yeah,
this picture right here.
Your mom says hi.
Yes.
Is that Joan Jett?
No, I was at.
Wow. Yes.
That is Joan Jett or every Staten Island mother.
Do you know her personally? I apologize if you do.
I know all those moms.
Why she looks for Joan Jett?
They're all kids I went to high schools with. Moms.
Oh, nice.
So
they had a little get together.
Yeah, rather than say hello to all those kids.
A few of them are definitely doable there.
They're all doable.
Yeah.
I said a few.
I like the younger mom, the one squatting.
I'm not going to point out which ones aren't. That's the beauty of that. Let them figure it out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, 3 out of those 7.
Yeah. I'd fuck that one, no. That one, no. That one, no. That's how it goes. Yep, no.
I would go 1, 2. Yeah, I'd go 3.
That's true.
I'd go 3 out of the 7.
Lately.
Have you?
Yeah.
That's because you're a young guy and a lot of young girls like you. So a lot of young dudes who have young women choices will go with an older woman once in a while because it breaks up the fucking monotony.
How old would you go?
I'd go like in the 40s.
Yeah, when I was 23 moving here as a young man, 37, I jumped up to 37.
Sure.
Was my first foray.
He would fuck an older woman than I would. I'll tell you that much. You'd fucking fuck a woman in her 30s, not me.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said 30s.
You know, I don't know if this is true. I don't know if my agent was joking, but he called me and said that Kirstie Alley sent a little basket.
She was just on record saying at 66 she enjoys the 28-year-olds, or that's her age range.
I got a call that said,
Were you in studio when she was here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, right.
She said, I was told they could have been fucking with me, but they said we got a package at the office of like.
Didn't you ask him if are you fucking with me?
No, they were very serious, but
I'm sure,
dude, you got it.
Oh,
exactly,
totally
and she's crazy too.
Yeah, and then ask her why she
come on her ass and go, look who's talking now.
No, and then you
the only movie I've ever seen with her in it.
Or you come in her eye and you go, cheers.
Yeah. I think she would love that I never saw it.
She was so sexy.
She was so hot. Kenny comes in. Oh, she has an ass for fucking that one.
Kenny can destroy any sexual vibe.
Made for fucking.
Made for fucking.
She's made for fucking. Her ass was made for fucking.
Her ass was made for fucking.
Yeah.
That's good.
And then we all ran out and took a look. And then she came in here. She was cool.
Yeah,
we
you
had
need
her
to
for about 5 minutes or so.
Follow up on that, Pete. Find out if she got you. I'd go apple picking.
Yeah, I would love to.
Yes.
Yeah, find out if that's real.
Did you see the new? Which one is she? Jenny Craig.
Yeah,
with the cheers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. With Norma. Yeah.
Do you like that?
No.
Okay. Thank you.
No.
Can you pop that up for the people?
I was like, oh yeah, and then I'm like, oh.
Did you see this yet, Jimmy?
I did not.
It's
She
hilarious.
comes in as
back. Holy moly, Terry Hope, Indiana. It's not even the beer talking.
50 pounds down, thanks to Jenny Craig.
You know, last time I saw a beauty like you, I was dreaming. I was dreaming.
My personal consultant, Laura, is like family, just like you guys. Oh, and I love the yummy
Wait a
food. I
second.
don't have to count.
Is that the fucking dinosaur from Toy Story?
Yeah.
You don't know this?
No.
Cliff Clavin.
Wow.
I never saw Cheers.
Yeah, Cliff Clavin.
Not even in reruns?
No.
I was never a huge fan of it, but it was a massive show.
It was
I'm sure, it was just
huge.
You know, I wasn't even a thought when this shit came out.
This commercial's cute, though. It's
it's really nice.
It's a walk down memory lane.
It really brings back nostalgia.
It's cute, though. It's like the show.
Oh, can I see the new Jimmy video?
Hilarious video about Trump.
Well, it's just, I don't want to break the whole room up with laughter.
It's
just,
labeled hilarious video about
it's
Trump.
Hilarious.
It's got to be good.
Love your Instagram videos.
It's labeled.
They're my favorite.
It's actually named.
Your Instagram videos are hysterical.
Thank you.
Let's hear this.
It's very funny. Hey, what are you doing here? Good natured.
Hey, new positive, happy day. It's so infuriating.
Wow. Here he goes. Wait, here he goes.
Good natured.
He's all surprised, like, oh, the camera's on me.
Exactly.
Hi.
First of all, he has a buffalo button-up shirt that's all the way up to the top.
The collar's up, you
and
know.
the collar's popped.
You're feeling natural. Hey, what are you doing here? Hi, just they're talking about, we got Trump mania going, and so funny, they were talking about, is he going to be at the debate, is he not? And how funny would it be if he just went to the debate and fired everybody, you know? You fired. And they're all like, come on.
Fucking hate you.
Oh, it's so stupid. You've met him before. You know what he's capable of.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Let's continue.
It's good natured.
Yeah, it certainly is.
Natured.
Everybody, you know, you fired. And they're all like, come on, man. That's what he ought to do. Just go to the debate and just like, we'll make them all make pies or something. You know, like, it happens on his show. He does the Apprentice, and he makes pies and brings up big tasks. I just think that'd be so cute. All right, I gotta jump, but I don't know if I'm gonna watch him or not. But
I gotta jump.
You gotta go. You're fired.
I gotta jump.
I know. I was gonna say that.
Oh my God!
I gotta jump. All right, we'll tweet that out.
Good natured.
Because on the show we make pies.
Lovely.
Very good natured.
That's what they do. They make pies on the show.
Is there another one, maybe?
No, that was it.
That's it.
Yeah, there'll be more. I'm gonna start using YouTube a little bit. I haven't never used it really. I just
build that shit.
Yeah, because the chip Indiegogo stuff is gonna happen very soon. So I want to start using it on YouTube.
Great.
It'll be a while.
All right, why don't we break? We got Pete Davidson here. You got a break from SNL? We off for a couple weeks?
Just this week. We go back next week.
Who is it?
Sure.
Larry David.
Larry David. And musical guest?
1975, and then after that we have Melissa McCarthy and Kanye West.
There you go, booty ass bitch.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. There's your chance.
Pass out the deli gloves.
Just walk by him smelling my fingers.
Yes, exactly. Just cup his ass. Don't squeeze it. Just cup it gently.
That's pretty cool. You doing any stand-up, or you just
we have
chilling?
We just booked a lot of dates because we're shooting the special on the 30th of April.
Great.
So
yeah. Oh, nice. Where?
Skirball.
Oh, good, man.
Very excited.
Who's opening for that? Who's doing the warm-up for that?
I'm not sure. Not Vic Henley.
I was not campaigning for me. I was thinking of some of your younger cohorts that would probably qualify.
Probably Jordan and Ricky.
Somebody. That's what I figured. That's where I was leading you.
Jordan's all right.
April 30th.
Oh, he's
I'm
the
off.
best.
Maybe I'll go watch that. It's the Skirball. Yeah, maybe I'll go down there. Don't worry, I'll buy tickets. Have myself a good laugh.
Who's Ricky? I know Jordan.
Ricky Velez. He's on the Nightly Show.
Yeah, I know. Ricky's funny.
Okay.
He's really funny.
Ricky,
I've never seen a stand-up.
Ricky's funny, right? Ricky's really funny. Ricky and Mike Yard for the Nightly Show just pitched Concussion to the Puppy Bowl.
Oh, that's good. Nice.
I think they're going to do it, or they got the green light for it.
That's
anyway,
awesome.
And Ricky's really funny. He's a good dude.
And Jimmy, Louisville next weekend.
Louisville.
Yeah, I'm going to go down there and to see the good people of Louisville and perform, and I'm just hoping it's fun.
You're not going to fly over. You're going to fly to Kentucky.
I'll do some local humor.
I don't know what to do with that.
Just laugh along. It's like fun.
Fair enough.
There's no need to be cruel.
I don't know if people want to be that positive.
Do you still have eatabullet.com up?
Oh, no, it's JimNorton.com. Now, that other side was too negative.
Vic Henley, Jim Norton, Pete Davidson.
Chip's jokes fucking suck.
What happened?
Just listening to that.
I thought you're not being a positive guy now?
No,
what happened?
I'm being guy with ears. Chip's jokes fucking stink.
We were talking about JB Smoove during the break and how much fun he was this week.
He was great.
We had him on for the first time this week.
He's a legend.
He reached out. He wants to come back. And I'm like, yeah.
He's so fucking funny.
He's great.
The helicopter family pitch is my favorite.
He never got to do that?
No, they never got to do that, but like his SNL pitches are like legendary. Like Bill Hader was telling me one time, he walked in the office, he goes, "Hey guys, I had this idea. It's called the helicopter family. The whole entire family walk like this." And it's just him sticking his arms out like a helicopter. "I have an idea where you smoke a really long cigarette."
That's it.
Yeah, that was it. That's the whole joke.
Oh, that was it.
That's it.
Waiting for something else.
Really long cigarette.
JB Smoove's rejected SNL pitches. Can we try this just for a second?
He's talking about it.
It's great. I want to hear it.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he made us look like.
Was he on SNL?
He was a writer.
Oh, okay.
He was a writer.
Yeah.
Together at Saturday Night Live.
We did.
We were on the writing staff at the same time, and you were legendary. Fred, you can attest this.
Oh, yeah.
JB's Monday pitches. Yeah. We would pitch to the host. You had some of the greatest pitches of all time. I want to read some of my highlights, and you just tell us what the idea is. The guy who worked at Subway, who used to be a bank teller.
Oh, this guy's funny. You know why? Because he worked at a bank for a long time. So he makes great sandwiches, but he can't get the bank teller out of them. You know what I mean? So every time he asks you if you want cheese on your sandwich, here's his finger.
Look at his thumb, obviously.
I like it. He's doing the counting money.
Touching your cheese.
That's funny.
It's so funny.
Salami.
The Pimptus?
The Pimptus was about, you know what, it was a take on The Apprentice with Snoop. But Snoop Dogg was, Snoop Dogg
was the host, yeah.
He was the Pimptus, and he sent everybody on the cast out to sell their ass. And whoever sold the most ass was the champion of Pimptus.
Right.
It's simple.
Yep.
It should have made air.
He's still upset about it.
Yeah,
you can still see.
Everybody is.
You can still see that.
Yeah.
He was rock
That shit is funny, right?
That's what he just did.
That's literally like, you literally go up to people and say, "This is the idea I had." And they go, "Why did they do that?" He's like, "Yeah, you see? You fucking see?"
Do a little more of this.
Yeah, you got
Infomercial for a face. You had a great way for people to have a cheap facelift.
So what you do is this. Okay, you take your hands, both hands, right? You grab the side of your face and pull back. You pull back, right? Now, here's the trick. You pull back. Of course, you're saying, why? Your hands are showing. Everybody's going to see your hands. But it's really about a wig. A wig that covers your hands up so they don't see you pulling your face back.
So you do have to keep the hands there all day.
You get some fake arms that hang down.
It's
simple.
Helicopter family.
The helicopter family was brilliant. It was about a couple that met in the military, right? They were both helicopter pilots. Mm-hmm. And they both got out of the military, started a family, but they can't get the helicopter out of their system because it was around a helicopter so much. So when you go to Thanksgiving dinner, they all slumped over like this. They talk really loud. Pass the cranberry! Pass the cranberry! Come on! Pass the cranberry! So they just like, they're still in the helicopter in their mind.
Tom Brady, I remember this. For Tom Brady, you wrote a thing from the 1950s. He was the first football player, famous for this, the first football player to slap another man's ass.
I'm going to tell you something. Last year, I did media.
That's a great
one. That's a great idea.
They should have done that one. Right? These are all...
He's a
they
very,
didn't do any
very
of these?
creative, original mind. JB is fucking really...
He's a genius.
Man.
That's hilarious. First football player to slap another player in the ass. Yeah. That would have been a funny skit.
Really,
I don't know how long you could do the skit, but...
That's so funny.
Here, play it out.
The day for the NFL, and I brought it up to him in the press conference.
Okay, good.
He remembered it, too.
That's great.
So this guy's name was Nick Butkowski.
Okay.
Butkowski. He was the first player ever in the heyday of the NFL to smack another man on the ass after a good play. But nobody understood why a man would touch another man on the ass in the 1950s.
Right.
He was the only NFL player to be traded to every team because nobody understood why another man would do that. When it really hit this is when he got traded so many times, but one particular time is when he smacked the man's ass in the shower. That's when he went too far.
Yeah, that's too far. That's too far. Now, this is, you are obviously a lot more, and don't, this is a compliment, you're a lot more refined than you were in those days, and now you host a show called Four Courses. You sit down, you have a meal with people. Do you have manners? Because it must be weird doing a talk show while everybody's eating.
Let me tell you something. There's a reason why Madison Square Garden picked J.B. Smoove to be on this amazing show called Four Courses with J.B. Smoove.
Right.
Not only do I love food, I like etiquette.
He's a really well-dressed guy. It's depressing how good someone can look in a suit.
He made us look...
Purple socks.
He came in here and made us look stupid.
That's really easy to do.
Yeah, I know.
He's caking.
Huh?
He's caking. He's been making money forever.
Yeah, yes. His clothes, though, were fucking perfect and soft.
Yeah, well, when you're a host... as soon as someone becomes a host of something, their fucking wardrobe goes out the it's insane. Look at every host. They always have the nicest.
He looks good there too.
Yeah.
Well, look how we're dressed.
Hey, but I got my UFC thing. I got like a muscle thing going on.
Who's that? Jay Williams?
Yeah,
he's a nice guy.
He was awesome.
He's great.
What a story.
JB's dressed like the Invisible Man there. Looks fucking weird.
What blew me away about Jay Williams, he was the second pick overall in 2002 draft. Somewhere around there. Has the motorcycle accident and ruins everything. And he described it perfectly. He said he had a 10,000 square foot apartment in downtown Chicago. Year later, he's hanging out with, he's living with 3 buddies on the Lower East Side.
Bang, that's
sharing an apartment.
After he got hurt.
After he got hurt, everything went downhill, painkillers and everything.
Oh, I had a good joke I should have done when he said 10,000 square feet. Shit.
Yeah, what was it?
When he said I got a 10,000 square foot apartment, I should have said, you should have rode your motorcycle around that instead.
That would have been fucking hilarious.
He would have laughed. He probably would have high-fived me. God damn it. The momentary miss.
Right. Probably would have dunked you.
And that motorcycle accident fucked him up, and he's in better shape than all of us.
Yeah, dude. It's so depressing when you meet people that like have overcome adversity.
Yeah, way better shape than all of us, and everything is still fucked up on him.
And I'm like, you don't do drugs or anything? And they're like, no.
He fucking went down that road for a while.
I've overcome it though. It's like we've all had to. I've overcome a lot of it.
Like what?
Just being a boy with as a kid, they thought I had no shot at a normal childhood because I had, they said my intellect and my genitals were oversized. And nobody would relate to me.
It's the opposite of that Zika. It's the opposite of the Zika virus.
Yeah.
It's the opposite. Your brain gets bigger along with your
cock. Oversized genitals and intellect. They said no one would like me.
You overcame that, though.
Yes, I did.
Wonderful.
I certainly did.
I certainly did. Family horrified after porn played at father's funeral instead of memorial video.
Oh, God. Starring mother and black handyman.
Why would this horrify people? This would really fucking lighten up the room.
I mean, was he in it or was it just a random porn?
British family mourning the loss of a young father and his infant son were horrified when graphic porn...
the infant son? A young father and his infant son?
Yeah, that's a fucking sad wake.
Yeah.
That's hard to chip that one up a little bit. That's fucking depressing.
We're horrified when graphic porn was accidentally played instead of a memorial video at his funeral.
Stop fucking putting things on your Apple TV and your computers. I have a good boy computer and a bad boy computer, and that's why.
That's why it should be.
That's exactly why.
The brother's like, what? I thought it would be funny. But he's dead. I'm trying to lighten the fucking mood. Oh, fuck you guys.
Hardcore pornography was on the big screen. Everyone was in shock. Simon's father-in-law was furious.
The priest was nowhere to be found. Jerking off in the bathroom.
It took him nearly 4 minutes to turn it off. People couldn't believe what they were seeing.
Why did it take 4 minutes?
Because they're like, wait,
must have been a good porno,
right? It's about to get good.
Oh, my God.
Very loud sexual moans from a hardcore porn video filled the church. Staff tried to shut off the sex tape, but had a lot of trouble.
Just unplug the goddamn thing. Remember the Whopper?
Exactly. It took them nearly 4 minutes to turn it off. Wow. You just pull the plug on that shit. Or break the VCR.
It's Wales. They're not that sharp in Wales. They're a little slow in Wales sometimes.
A little slow?
Can't find the outlet in Wales.
Yeah, it would be a fun story, but fuck, it's an infant kid. It was New Year's Eve. It was a head-on collision. Yuck. Oh.
It's hard to put a disgusting look on Pete's face right there, and you just did right there.
Anything with kids really makes me upset.
Yeah.
Whenever like a little kid gets hurt or whatever. It's upsetting. Yeah, because you can make fun of like a 40-year-old doing something stupid, but like it's a little kid, you're like, ugh. Shut your mouth, Ghostface Killer. My goons will take you out.
What a charmless guy, this Martin. What's his name?
Who's this guy?
This guy that raised the price on that AIDS drug, Martin Shkreli.
By like 700 times or whatever it was.
Oh, but before, I hope you guys know about this. You know about the $1 million Wu-Tang album,
$2 million,
right?
yeah.
And he bought it.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you know the contract that says that they're allowed to rob it back from him legally. They're allowed one heist to try and rob back the album, the Wu-Tang Clan.
What?
Them or Bill Murray are allowed to do that. In their contract, that's what the Wu-Tang Clan put in there.
Cute and
how
fun.
fucking hilarious is that?
But it's weird. Now he's probably putting out this fun back and forth video with them, like my goons. It's fucking corny.
Well, that guy's in jail, right?
No, he's not.
Shkreli?
No.
He's out now, but he's got some problems, some legal troubles.
Look at this charmless motherfucker.
He's a jerk off.
He's a charmless motherfucker.
Absolutely. Let me see this video.
I want to hear some noise
from TMZ.
Dennis, I'm going to call you by your government name. You're not a Ghostface Killer. I'm sorry. In fact, most people don't ever try to beef with me. Do you know why? What do you guys think? Nobody's that dumb. Every one of my enemies, they try to stay anonymous. They try to stay out because, it's just one of these things where, for whatever reason, you think it's okay to beef with me.
Ugh.
But that's a big...
Is this an audition for The Purge?
Yeah, really.
Fucking jerk
What
off.
a fucking frat boy cunt.
He's literally like a villain in a movie. Like, let me tell you something, Brian.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Yeah, he needs to be punched in the face.
Oh, he's the
you
worst.
balding jerk off.
Yeah, he needs to be punched.
I'm very sorry for you. You're an old man. You're an old man that's lost his relevance, and you're trying to reclaim the spotlight from my spotlight.
Oh.
That's not going to work, Ghost. Dennis. In fact, I think that if you ever say some dumb shit again, this album, this Shaolin, I'm going to erase all your shit from this album.
Right here, man. Right here.
I'm going to erase you from the record books of
Yeah,
rap.
good little good-natured video.
Oh, I hate
fucking
this.
vulture.
Yeah.
What a cunt.
Fucking jerk off.
He really is the worst.
You think there's good songs on that thing?
I don't know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
Ghostface. Here's the thing about the Wu-Tang Clan. They will hit.
No, I'm just saying. You think they put their good shit on?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, they never have like anymore. They don't have any amazing songs, but they'll hit fucking doubles and triples all the time. They'll always be on base.
Okay.
Wu-Tang forever.
Wu-Tang forever. Indeed.
EVA.
As a
right?
Staten Island guy, you can never shit on the Wu-Tang Clan.
That guy is so hateable.
They're all we have.
Ghostface Killer, Raekwon, Method Man, Inspect the Deck.
You got.
I love Method Man.
I love Method Man.
Man.
The coolest voice ever.
Yeah.
You ever see him in The Wire?
No.
When he called fucking, what did he call Bodie? A cottage cheese chest ass motherfucker?
I forgot about
cottage
that.
cheese chest ass
Cottage
motherfucker.
cheese chest ass motherfucker. He's a good actor. He's
Yeah,
in a
he's-
lot of stuff.
He's a very good actor. He was great in The Wire. So, there it is. Bill Murray could fucking get it back, too. That's wonderful.
Let's hear more of the video. He's a charming guy.
And Bill Murray's he's going for the presidency, right? He announced his candidacy.
Bill Murray's awesome.
Well, we love Bill Murray.
He's the fucking shit, dude.
I just think it's kind of silly when these celebrities.
Did you see the Murphy?
Ron White's another one.
I know. Did you see the Murray Christmas special? Did you see the very Merry Christmas on Netflix?
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
It was just like nice.
I liked it.
I was watching it.
You didn't like it?
Nice.
No.
I loved it.
Did you check it out, Jimmy?
Yes.
What didn't you like about it?
I just thought it was awful.
Yeah.
It was weird, but I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Negative Jimmy.
It just reminded me. I'd forgot all about Santa Claus Needs Some Lovin', that Albert King song, and just for that, I was very happy that it reintroduced me to Santa Claus Needs Some Lovin'.
Once you figure out that it's not a comedy thing, you're like, okay,
yeah.
But like, it took me like 10 minutes to understand that this wasn't going to be funny.
It is what it is.
It is what it is, exactly.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is something that happened.
It was a very Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
it was very aptly titled.
I wish, like, I could be, like, that's how cool he is.
Yep.
He's just like, I'm going to fucking sing for an hour and a half. Put it on Netflix.
People are gonna watch this shit.
Exactly. I'm going to have Miley Cyrus in a fucking half-naked Santa Claus costume.
I'm going to bring out this Albert King song and have George Clooney pop out from behind columns going, Santa Claus needs some love.
Yeah.
Give me the trailer of this thing. Oh. I had no desire to watch this, but maybe now I got to see it.
I liked it. I'm telling you.
Let me see the trailer.
I did not regret that hour.
It definitely exists.
Yeah. You know.
Oh, dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. This is a nightmare. I can't do this. I'm sorry.
Merry Christmas! Get it?
Has anyone shown up for this thing?
What are you doing up here? Come on, let's do the show.
The airports are closed. The trains are closed. The buses and bridges and tunnels are not working. The entire city of New York is shut down.
Is it Clooney? Is it Clooney? Is it Clooney? Is George on the phone? Please, God, let it be Clooney.
We got food, we got booze, we got attractive people. All right, we're going to need someone to sing a Christmas carol. We're going to need a volunteer, and that person is going to be you right over here.
On the first day of Christmas,
Okay, you're not a singer, and we don't have time to find out if you're a dancer. Tonight will go down as the greatest night in history.
Our cheeks are nice and rosy and comfy cozy are we.
You just wanted to hang out with Miley Cyrus.
All of them.
Right. There's Chris Rock.
Don't even seem to me more like a Chris mess, as in what a mess.
We have George Clooney.
I rest my case. You saw Monuments Men?
I was in it.
You were so good in that. You were great.
Jimmy looks mad.
It was awful.
It's not supposed to make you look mad.
It was awful.
I like it.
Not supposed to make you mad, though.
Jimmy, George Clooney's in it.
Yeah. Don't you like George Clooney?
Chip told me he loved it.
The fact that he could get Rock to duet with him. He talked Rock, and they're the first
Talk Rock into it. It's Bill Murray.
No one is saying Bill Murray's not a legend. He is a legendary guy.
Yeah, who says no to Bill Murray?
I'm not the Bill Murray fan that a lot of people are. There's some stuff he's done that I thought was awesome, but I'm not a huge Bill Murray fan.
And
I acknowledge he's funny, and I acknowledge he's a really good actor. But like this, to me, I just did not like it at all.
The Bill Murray president story is fake. Okay.
No. We didn't see the rest of the funny Martin Shkreli video.
You want to go back to that?
Oh, how could you not? It's charming and
real.
cute.
He's real.
All right, let's see more
Why
of
would
this.
TMZ put this garbage up?
I don't know.
I mean, it's so creepy. This video is weird, dude. This is fucking creepy.
Yeah.
Come on, you have to listen to me. I butter your bread. You understand me? You be a ghost for real, motherfucker. Without me, you're nothing. And so even though I pity you, I have to give you some punishment. I'm sorry. I'm not going to let this slide. I expect you to write me a written apology from the heart.
I can't even do it. I'm sorry. And even ironically, he's hateable.
Yeah,
I literally would rather listen to fucking Hitler call out bingo letters.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
Terrible. It certainly would be.
Yeah, this is awful.
J38.
Oh, nerds. Oh, nerds. I got J38. What does this mean?
Easy.
Oh,
But do you understand?
What happens if I win bingo?
Do you understand how crazy of a person you have to be to make a video like this?
That's funny how you don't say that about Hitler, but this video, you don't have to be crazy to be Hitler. You don't have to be crazy to exterminate people.
No,
but this
guy,
video,
he's the real villain, and he believes his own shit.
He's
crazy.
And he's got the Hitler hair. You just give him the little mustache. He's right there as a young-looking Hitler.
Yeah, he's awful.
He's very hateable.
Isn't he?
How old is he? No, yes.
I'm going to guess 34, 35.
Oh, what a dick.
Yeah, he's a hedge fund guy.
What is he worth? Hundreds of millions of dollars?
Oh, yeah, he's a smart dude. He's not a dope, but I don't care.
He's the one who made the AIDS medicine expensive?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, very expensive.
And people said, no, you guys, you believe in the headlines. But I watched his interview. He's a fucking swarthy twat.
He's 32 years
I watched
old.
him explain it. I watched the entire interview. I didn't do a soundbite. I saw him walk through the research. And he still hasn't lowered it. He's a fucking cunt.
They love their profits. Who doesn't like profits?
Oh, I do.
We all love profits.
Absolutely. Oh, I think you meant in a religious sense. Go ahead.
What else is going on in the world today? I'm trying to think. Oh, they were pretty much trying to say that O.J. Simpson might have that concussion illness. CTE, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's one guy said
the NFL injury thing with
the traumatic brain,
and that's why he might have did what he did back in the day. One guy saying he would bet everything that he has it. That
CTE,
CTE, chronic
traumatic
encephalopathy,
and they're saying that's why he murdered his wife.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a jump.
Yeah,
and then covered it up.
It's one theory though. Some of these guys have done some crazy ass shit because they had the CTE.
Wasn't there another murder? There was a double homicide like a year ago, wasn't there?
I'm trying to remember all the shit with the NFL.
Ex-Giant
players.
Tyler Sash. What? Wait. What happened?
Huh?
When did he get it? When did that guy die?
3 days ago.
Oh yeah, that's very new.
What the fuck?
And they're blaming CTE on him, on his death. Yeah, is found in an ex-giant, Tyler Sash, who died at 27.
That's fucked up, man.
How did he die?
I don't think he died 3 days ago. They just finally looked at his brain.
Cut by the Giants after what was at least his 5th concussion. That's what's scary. Only 5 concussions and you can have that?
Yeah, that's what they really don't know. That's what what's the safe number? That's
how many concussions can you get? Because I'm just waiting for Steve Young to start stuttering. I'm like,
he had a bunch of them. He certainly Aikman had a ton of them.
I heard a rumor.
Brett
Favre's having a rough time.
Yeah, he admitted. Brett Favre said he wouldn't let his son play football.
Yeah,
Tony Dorsett said it's a pretty bad one.
Oh, bless his heart.
And he's very vocal about it.
Yeah, he's a mess.
Yeah. He was on TV again over the weekend. He's an angry man. He basically swears he had no idea what he was getting himself into with that shit.
Yeah, a lot of
those guys didn't.
No,
back
hell
in the
no.
day.
I got a concussion in karate once. It's fucking horrible.
Karate?
No, I was in 15.
I had 1 concussion. I fell in basketball and I knocked my head on the floor.
Oh, you poor thing. How are you?
Yeah, I'm really good. I was 8.
So somebody told you had a concussion.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Did your mom have to keep you awake all night? Make sure you're all right and all that?
Yeah. But I was excited because I got to stay up late.
Chris Benoit. It's saying he might have had the CTE.
Oh, right, man.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And here's the article. Did OJ have CTE? If he did it, here's maybe why. The doctor who inspired the movie Concussion has his own verdict in the O.J. Simpson case. The doctor believes Simpson may have sustained brain damage in an 11-year pro football career that preceded his celebrity and the disgrace that followed his 95 murder, blah, blah, blah. I would bet my medical license that O.J. had CTE, this guy's saying.
That still doesn't mean that's why he murdered somebody.
Yeah,
he just said he probably had
Maybe it contributed to his inability to control
Chris
rage.
Benoit. I remember that. That was fucking terrible.
Yeah.
I remember when I was graduating from high school that year, not bragging, and
God, you're young.
We made a fake yearbook, and one of the categories was most likely to Chris Benoit, his family.
Who won?
This football player, actually, the running back, big idiot.
So that's perfect.
Yeah, that's very
perfect. That's absolutely perfect.
Oh, online they show Benoit's brain healthy, and then Chris Benoit, and there's all sorts of things happening.
Oh, wow.
Over there.
Looks like he's got tadpoles swimming around.
Yeah, that doesn't look good.
Isn't that a sign of what did I see that with? Alzheimer's. I saw a photo of Alzheimer's recently. They were saying like a certain brain. If you take a piece of someone's brain and you put it in someone else's brain, like a skin graft or whatever, you can almost transfer Alzheimer's.
Wow.
Yeah, what they were saying was that, I forget how it was, but it was pretty shocking. And that's what it looked like.
I saw the Glenn Campbell documentary.
Oh, dude, that thing is so fucking depressing.
Is he dead?
He's not. He can't be doing well now. What's that?
Yeah,
Glenn Campbell was like basically saying goodbye, knowing that his brain was.
I'm still
slower.
Me or something.
Yeah, I'm still here.
I'm still here.
Or something like that.
No.
I'm still.
That wife of his.
The single was "I'm not going to miss you" was the single. That
and he's playing with his daughter on stage, and all of a sudden he just stops because he forgets where he is for a while.
The only positive part was the doctors showed in all this brain tissue where when he would start playing the music, it would beat the Alzheimer's back a little bit. Wow. They could literally do X-rays, and like when he was not playing the music, that you could see where the Alzheimer's was raging. The minute they'd start playing the music, it would fucking in the X-ray you could see it retreat back a little bit.
And it's so beautiful and sad.
Right?
Yeah.
It'll just mess you. It's
but by the end of the documentary, they knew he only had a few shows left because he was starting to
he was really losing it.
Yeah,
he would be on
singing
stage
into a hat,
and he would laugh. He would laugh the whole time, like, "Where was I in this song?" And everyone behind him, his band is so fucking depressed.
Oh yeah,
and then they would get him back.
The song is great though.
It's a good
I'm not going to miss you.
It's a great
fucking
song.
Awesome.
It's a great song. Yeah,
but they filmed that 2 or 3 years ago at this point, so he cannot be doing well.
McCartney and him are talking. He almost doesn't recognize McCartney. It's really weird. Remember when McCartney gets on the elevator?
Right. In the movie. Sorry, yes.
They're showing the Alzheimer's brain. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Fucking shitty that looks.
Horrible.
It's like cauliflower. It's like almost like it loses moisture and just kind of like shrinks up.
Dries up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cauliflower. Absolutely.
That's a good. I'm not going to miss you, right?
Yeah.
Not familiar with that tune, but I'm sure it's beautiful.
All the words he's singing to his family, like, don't feel bad about me for dying with Alzheimer's.
I know that fucking guy.
I'm not going to remember. It's Glenn Campbell. It's sadder and shit, but it's Glenn Campbell.
Oh, then that. Oh
Yeah.
God. And then they showed the young Glenn Campbell. That guy got a lot of pussy. That
man.
Of fucking Glenn
He
Campbell.
was pouring 8 balls of cocaine.
Not that he
on,
remembers this.
Yeah, he was pouring 8 balls of cocaine on Tanya Tucker's pussy and snorting it off.
True story?
Yeah. They were they were pouring coke all over each other and licking it off and pouring liquor and doing whiskey baths and all that shit.
Aren't they saying heavy drinking could cause this shit?
Yeah,
I was reading an article that's saying that heavy drinking could certainly cause some of this. Oh, no. Oh, God.
Yeah. Home family videos, and then he's getting shoved into an MRI machine.
And what is the purpose of this? This is just makes you sad.
That's good, though.
The song might be good, but the video they're showing is depressing. There's young Glenn Campbell with his young family throwing snowballs.
Snowball fight. They should be showing OJ trial footage to the song.
Yeah, keep it upbeat.
Sad.
This is just
Took a shit in my shoes. Thought it was the toilet.
I made love to you and realized it was a barn. I accused you of cheating and realized I was looking in a mirror.
I bet on the Houston Oilers. They're not a team anymore.
I kicked a football and realized it was a small hen. Can still fucking sing though, man. Jesus Christ.
But they had to show the guy pointing to where he is in his own song.
Yeah.
That documentary was fucking depressing.
Yeah, that's rough to watch, man.
Warren Zevon had one of those songs, too.
Oh, he's got a bunch of them.
What's the one when he knew he was dying? He said, just remember me for a while.
Yeah.
Because he knows in the end.
Warren Zevon.
Yeah, Warren Zevon.
Keep me in your... Dude,
Keep
that
me in your
song
heart
makes
for
me
a while.
cry
Keep me in your heart
all
for a
the
while,
time.
yeah.
They played that for the Mike DiStefano that video that they made for him.
Okay.
I like that. Fucking made me cry.
He wrote one before that. When he first was diagnosed, he wrote one, and I don't know. It's Life Will Kill You was the album, and when he talks about the doctor telling him, it's like, I went to the doctor, and the doctor said, your shit's fucked up. And he goes, my shit's fucked up? He's, what, you shit? The whole song is, the doctor goes, your shit's fucked up, and Warren Zevon went, my shit's fucked up? And the doctor went, yep, your shit's fucked up. And he just
That's
goes,
the song?
That's the song.
Can I hear that? Do you know the name of that?
It's
I know Keep Me in Your Heart.
There you go, right
falling.
There you go.
I'm running out of bed.
Yeah.
My shit's fucked up.
Yeah.
I don't know this one. Oh.
My shit's fucked up. My shit's fucked up.
I love Warren.
Was he on Letterman for this? He loved the Letterman.
Come on, Warren, get to it.
Yeah. Knowing how much time you got left, you probably should get to the lyrics.
Shit's all fucked up. Give me a second.
Said I'm feeling kind of rough.
That's a great voice, though. Jesus.
Let me break it to you, son. Your shit's fucked up. I said my shit's fucked up. I don't see how. You said the shit that used to work won't work now.
Your shit used to work, it won't work now.
This is written by The Lonely Island.
I had a dream. Oh, shucks, oh well. Now it's all fucked up. It's shot to hell.
Oh.
Yeah, my shit's fucked up.
What did he die of? Was cancer?
Yeah, cancer.
What kind of cancer was it again?
I think pancreatic.
How old was he?
I'm not sure.
In his 50s?
Yeah.
Wow.
He might have been in his 60s, actually.
Shadows are falling.
How nice
he's
is it to be a
fucking
fucking singer? You go out with like Glenn Campbell put that awesome song out in this. Being a comic just kind of stinks when you're ready to die.
You're just trying to tell jokes.
And you're fumbling on them. There's no second take.
I was playing the other day at home. The dudes from REM without
56.
Stipe. The other three from REM without Michael Stipe went over to his house when he was living in LA, and they turned on a recorder in the garage and played songs and just jammed, and then released it as Hindu Love Gods is what it's called.
Yeah. Oh, no kidding.
And it's a one-off, but they covered. They got a Prince cover on there. They do Raspberry Beret, and it's him on the vocal in the REM him play in the background.
And the other three guys are singing, "What are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do now?"
Let me hear Raspberry Beret now.
Hindu Love Gods, Raspberry Beret.
I got to hear just a little bit of that. And we got Lisa.
Well, it's more upbeat than My Shit's Fucked Up. It's a little
I kind of
happier.
like My Shit's Fucked Up.
It's a great one. It's a great one. I was in the house when the house burned down. I can sit here. He's one of my favorites of all time. Yeah. Hindu Love Gods. Bang.
All right, now we got to, all right, a little of this.
This is a little faster. These are all one takes.
There's a really nice song called Fuck Bitches Get Money by one of my favorite rappers as well.
Very,
good version. Yeah.
I wish they would have done a couple takes.
Because the production's bad.
Oh, the production's horrendous.
They literally are in his garage and just turned on the machine and turned on the mics and went through it.
You can't bury Warren Zevon's vocals like that.
At home, it sounds a little better. That might be a bad download right there. But
when I just get money, please?
That was Warren Zevon.
That was,
I'm
he's
so
doing
dumb. I thought it was Michael Stipe.
Wait, Pete's got a request? Pete's got a request?
Play, Fuck Bitches Get Money.
All right, let's play that.
A really nice song about...
Who's that by?
About getting women and...
That'd be Biggie?
It's Biggie and there's other ones, too. First we fuck bitches, then we get money. This is it.
I like this.
Vic Henley likes it.
I do love it.
Jimmy's enjoying it. This is Keep Me in Your Heart for Gangsters. It's like, yo, man, no. Listen to the words.
For Gangsters.
That was wonderful.
Maybe we play that when we end the show today. The whole thing. Lisa in Florida, what do you got? You got more on the concussions, huh?
Well, yes. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hello. So I had a bunch of friends that used to play professional hockey.
All right.
Ooh. Well, fuck you. Go ahead, Lisa.
Did you fuck them?
Go ahead, Ice Queen. I'm kidding, of course.
I wish. Anywho. They used to fake their baseline tests before the start of season. And so then that way, when they got hit on the ice and they got called off for questions to see if they had a concussion, they would pass their test and then just go right back out and play again.
Yeah, I did that too in karate. You have to, otherwise you won't be allowed to compete.
Huh.
So, but I mean, this is all before the CTE stuff, but you had to know concussions weren't good for you.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're all, blaming the industry using the sports now.
So at the beginning of the season, they had to take some sort of
baseline test. Yeah, we do it in karate too. You just take it.
We get it. You did a sport.
No, he didn't. He
never did karate.
He did karate. Don't believe him.
So. Yes, I did.
Jimmy is karate, just staring at everybody's feet, trying to lick them. I love this sport. This feet. Fucking creep.
I wrote a movie and they fucking stole it and they put that stupid
what was your
macho kid?
What was your move?
Karate boy.
No, your finishing move, like the crane. What was yours? What did you have?
He would lick the mat.
No, I did one. It was another one. It was the crane.
The mat licker.
Wait, they had the crane though.
No, it was the crane.
So they took the crane from you?
Yes, they did.
It was all Jim,
but it was not the bird.
Lisa, we're bored with you. Thanks for the call.
Lisa.
Bye, guys. Have a great day.
All right.
I didn't know. How do they give them a baseline test when they don't know they've had a concussion?
Travis knows.
I love that she bought that for.
I didn't feel like working that phone call. I didn't feel like asking follow-up questions. I don't know either.
I'd love to go on a swing set.
A what?
Swing.
A swing?
A swing.
Like
a little kid
Swings
swing.
are fucking fun, man.
Yeah, my friend
like
Dean
5
used
minutes.
to go on them a lot.
My neighbor's got one in his apartment.
What?
Seamus built him a swing in his apartment.
Fucking Seamus.
It's insanely wonderful. He swings on it every day.
Seamus is
oh, cool.
insane.
That's not autistic.
He's home a lot. Me and him are the only two people in the building that are home all day.
Great, that's not autistic. That's going to make me laugh all day. I'm just going to point people out on the street now.
I know. I can't wait.
Not autistic.
I can't wait to see my neighbor because that's the next thing I'm going to tell him.
Yeah.
I said this.
Yeah.
It's going to be wonderful. I'm sure he'll have a comment.
I think we're wrapping up, people. It's Friday. We get out of here early, nice and early. Oh, nice.
What's up?
Yes.
10 a.m.
I think we did it. Fuck it. Who's got plugs?
Where are you, Pete?
I am at the Wilbur Theater on April 23rd.
When are you Wilburing it up?
Wilbur in Boston, April 23rd. The
Beautiful.
tickets are on sale today. And then we got 18th through the 20th, Comics in Comics Mohegan Sun in Connecticut, and then February 25 through 27, I'm at Cobb's.
Great.
Cobb's is great.
Cobb's is a lot of fun.
Yeah, Cobb's.
It's a really nice area.
Yeah, tell you.
I'm gonna go see the Full House.
Yeah.
Oh, is that out there? And the Mrs. Doubtfire house.
Yes, it's out there.
I'm gonna sign a rock for Robin.
Is that what they do out there?
Yeah, they sign a bunch of rocks and they go, "Thank you." Like he's fucking up there, like,
so silly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they sign rocks outside of the house.
Okay,
if I was living there, I'd be like, "Fucking leave!"
Yeah, quit putting your names on my rocks.
Leave my rocks alone.
Exactly.
Let's see. Vic Henley's hanging. He's got the Lose
I'm here in the city.
Cruise
Download
off
the Lose
iTunes.
Cruise on iTunes. And Norton is going to Louisville.
Louisville for a little local flavor.
The Laughing Derby.
Yeah, a little Laughing Derby. And then Vic Theater in Chicago starts the theater tour. Royal Oak Music Theater in Michigan and Milwaukee and Portland, Maine and Boston. Foxwoods, New Haven, Red Bank, Huntington, Montclair, Indianapolis. A whole bunch of cities. A lot of laughter. A lot of fun.
A lot of laughter.
Just petering out.
All right. Let's see this shit. We have to watch the OJ thing.
Been farting for like 7 minutes.
Yeah. Now we don't have time to play any songs. Now we just gotta leave because Accelerated is next.
Fuck bitches, get money.
All right, let's play that.
Bitches.
You got it, Travis?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, Travis has got that. Have yourself a good weekend. I just got a text from Iraq. We're going to do some Patrice O'Neal, Black Phillips tomorrow on the channel.
Oh, that's awesome.
At what time?
8 p.m.
8 p.m. Fuck yeah, that's great. So check that out over the weekend. Hopefully we have promos running for the people that didn't hear that announcement. And I'm just babbling. Just play the song. We'll see you guys Monday. Thank you.
Peace.